I sold my soul to the bottle. Still none of my friends have left me yet. I'm the same man I was since the age of 13, and I've lived my life with no regrets. If you're looking for some freedom, all it takes is 10 drinks minimum. If you're looking for rhyme or reason, all it takes is 10 drinks minimum.
Oh, I was not ready for that. Kicked over too fast. That Carlos from Youngsville. You know he's going to be, hey, Smiler, are you here?
Am I?
I don't know.
Hey, I am.
I have no idea. There you are.
All right, yeah.
Do you know Carlos is going to be playing the 20th anniversary show on September 26th?
I did not know that, but I'm very happy to hear it.
And you know who's sponsoring that show?
I think I might.
Topo Chico Hard Seltzer. Let me crack one open, you know? Do you not like being wireless, Smiley?
I'm a little hungover.
Are you?
Put it that way. Yeah, and I'm getting a little echoes on this too.
Nah, that's just. I think that's just part
the
of
hangover.
it. That's
Hangover.
we're trying it out, Smiley. If we don't like it, we don't like it. It was it was me trying it out. Mine has a little echo too. I don't know. I have it as well.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
this is the status quo then.
It just it's for the show today.
Okay.
Well, that way, like if we, let's say during the 20th anniversary show, maybe we want to walk around and we don't want to sit in a chair the whole time.
Oh, no.
We may be able to do that.
I was actually just...
Because we do have microphones that are wireless.
We do. We do. I know we've done them on road shows before. And
Well, now we have monitors.
I just got my sewing machine set up.
Oh.
It's got the spool going through it. I did a test run. I'm ready to start making the outfit for our upcoming show.
I know.
I have so many questions.
So I guess we're not going to do a duet outfit.
Oh, I don't know. What were you doing? I told you my concept for it, right?
No. Well, we'll talk about it. We can't talk about it on the air. It's got to be a surprise. So.
Well, concept to finished product it can always be a surprise.
Sure. We do have a guest today in the studio. Do you know this?
Yeah, oh man, one of my favorite people.
Yeah, he is the lead singer for the band Shoulder Voices,
Lead tambourine player,
and the editor and probably a writer
in chief
of the premier music zine in Albuquerque. Pakta.
Oh
right?
shit! This is your second issue.
Second issue.
Can I see it?
one every 6 months.
Yeah, we have Little Bobbie Tucker.
Can't get too much of that.
Little Bobbie Tucker on the show.
Hello.
Welcome.
Badass.
Label to camera.
Label to camera. See, you're
All
media.
natural.
You're already media ready. You know.
On my
Label.
press junket. Is this a junket?
Sure. Yeah.
If you make it a habit, it could be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not
yeah.
a junkie.
So,
Junket.
what I have to ask about this zine.
Yes, please.
So, going from the first issue to the second issue, what are some things that you learned that you're like, all right, I'm definitely going to change that, drop that, add that?
Wow. Not a lot, because we did just more. We did a few more pages. Got like a couple more advertisers. Did like 4 more pages.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
What's the cost of an advertisement? In this thing?
That's a good question. $25 for a full page.
A full page ad.
Yeah, and right now I'm making 300 of these.
When is the next one
Obviously,
coming
I'd
out?
like to make 400 or 350 or 400 or as more as possible.
Okay, question. Some of these aren't full page.
Yeah, some of them are a little smaller.
So what about the smaller one?
You know, like 15 for like a
15.
half one.
You
So
just make it
obviously-
up? Is that what's going on?
No, like I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't work with the Stacia that was directly through my layout artist Rebecca,
Gotcha,
but I think
gotcha.
she paid like 15 or so.
Okay.
Why are
Not
things
sure.
blacked
But
out?
Because they're redacted.
They're redacted? Why are the things
Why
redacted?
are there redacted things?
You know, I would love to have just said what I thought and not have any censorship, but they got to me.
Yeah?
They got to me. FBI,
Who got
you know,
got to
everybody. Justice Department.
Yeah.
Mainly, they didn't like what I was saying.
Interesting.
In that first issue, so they already redacted.
Yeah, they're
the
all
second issues.
they're all hey, you know, they brought in. I could see it. They're like sitting there and they're like, hey, this new zine in Albuquerque. Have you seen this, guys? They're at the office. They're like holding it up. They're all, see this, guys? They're all. One of these got out. I mean, it's really good. It's good. It's good. But
you don't want some of this info on the street.
Yeah, we're going to need some of this redacted because
one of these stories I complained about a band I worked with years ago. The guy's name got redacted. The band name got redacted. So I can't even.
What?
I'd love to tell you the band. My mouth is redacted.
Yeah. Interesting.
That's crazy.
Oh, so I have some questions for you about some music I saw recently, and I will probably redact some of the names and stories of said bands, you know, because recently I went to a couple shows, and usually if the band is not good, I mean, do you run into that often?
Not too often, but
No.
every once in a while, because I know which bands I want to see.
Yeah.
But I do also want to see bands I've never heard of sometimes.
Yeah.
Usually when I'm also going to see a band I'm familiar with. So every once in a while. Not too often, which says a lot about our music scene if you make your selections wisely.
Yeah. If you so when you go and you're like, oh man, well, first of all, like as a musician, what are the big like faux pas, unwritten rules of playing a show with other bands?
That's interesting you ask, because we put Bobby's top 5 tips.
Oh,
hold
on. Let me see this. So let's look at this. I want to look at this, and I want to see
one of the earlier pages. Like,
I want to see.
Whoa! You went and saw Ringo Starr and his All-Star. That's amazing.
June. That was the last show that made it to this issue.
Okay,
and I took my daughter, and it was amazing.
Wow,
so great.
So I saw a band yesterday, and let's see how many of these were violated by. Does my mic sound okay to you?
This sounds good to me.
Okay, good.
Yeah, no, it's the weird echo off of our headphones.
Yeah, that's fine.
My headphones sound good.
So, number one, you say make friends with other bands. Well, I'm going to say no, they didn't do that, because number one, before they started playing, one of my friends who's a drummer in another band goes, "Yeah, I don't like this guy in this band. He goes through a lot of different people and burns a lot of bridges." So I'd say no on the first one. Yeah, no on the first one. Okay, second one, dress like you care. Okay.
Yes.
So I would say no. He also didn't do that. The band didn't do that. I mean, most of the band did. But there was one guy in the band that I just couldn't stop looking at him because he was wearing his hat. And I don't even know if I could do it. He had his hat like just sitting like on the crown of his head, and it was too small. Like the hat was too small, and it was almost like he was an alien, and he'd never worn a hat before, and he found like a child's hat and like put it on the top of his head. So no, he did not dress like he cared.
Yeah, certain people don't wear hats correctly.
Number 3, play original music. They did do that. But I didn't like it.
Was it Meatloaf that said 1 out of 3 ain't bad?
Yeah, I would say 1 out of the 20 songs the band played, not good. And then they did Prince, and I was like, why would you do this to Prince? You know?
One of the
Set
best,
up and tear down your equipment quickly. Well, see, that goes into where I was annoyed.
Time management.
They set up and then did sound check, and then decided to all go get a drink from the bar before starting.
So that might be because if they're supposed to start at 7, you might do sound check at 6 and then take a break, or they weren't supposed to do that. Those are only 2 options.
They weren't supposed to do that,
or like they were supposed to at a certain time, and instead they were drinking, which is definitely
the band that I was
totally justified or wrong.
So the band I was waiting to see was going to play at, let's say 3:40, or no, they were supposed to play at 3:10. By 3:40, I left when the band finally finished and my friends could finally start to play.
Yeah, and if there wasn't a band before them to throw them off, that's all in the first band, unless there's like a major technical issue, and even then, you cut your time. You don't eat into the other band's
William
times.
Asbury. I found just being a little genuine and kind goes a long way. Well, I'm not going to be kind. I'm sorry, but it does. You're right. It does.
Yeah, if he needs kindness, he throws me in front of the bus.
Okay, be nice. That's
number 5.
That's number 5.
And I even mentioned how ironic that might sound coming from me, but then I kind of explain like you can learn from my mistakes, and you can definitely learn from the mistakes of people that have done this in this town for a long time and ruined relationships. And I've ruined some, not too many.
For me, going over when. If the band, if the first band went over, and then you go up, and you're going over because the first band went over, that's a thing.
Yeah.
But when you go 30 minutes over, and you've played enough, first of all, the amount of banter this band had.
Yeah, and that's unless they were specifically told a later time than you were told, which is a small possibility.
So they played for well over an hour. And all the other bands were playing for like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And the band talked almost as much as they played.
And you said they were a band that had been around for a while. Well, so how do you mess that
up
so badly?
Well, so like the guy kept saying like, this is off our like 3rd album. And then like he'd be like, this is off the 2nd album. And then sometimes he would get messed up. He'd be like, maybe it's off the 4th or maybe 2nd. I don't remember. And I'm like, how many fucking albums do you have, number 1? Never heard of you. How many albums you got? And then he kept hawking. He's all
Was he talking to a crowd or an empty space?
The crowd was out amongst the venue. They started out in front, and then they slowly moved away to just chilling and trying to conversate.
That's
not the best.
These people aren't doing music.
Yeah,
they're trying to chat with me.
And then at one point, he tried to get the audience to like help with the song. And he was like, let's practice. And he did the part that he wanted everybody to do, and nobody did it. And that was kind of sad. But like even literally like another musician walked up to me and they were like, man, some bands just don't know that when you've outwarmed your welcome. And I was like, fuck.
Because if you're also late and the crowd's dissipated and like, dude, like... That's literally called read the room.
Read the room.
Stop trying to hawk the album.
And that's the
and you only
notice how the crowd has moved away from you.
And you only need to do the cliche thing of, I just want to introduce my band. This is the bass player. This is the drummer. And da-da-da. You only need to do that once or a set,
or even
never,
or not. For some bands, I mean, it's nice to acknowledge, but
Anyway, I was driving home with my girlfriend, and she was utterly annoyed about how bad.
Yeah, I have come across that over the years, especially with new bands. One time, there was like Burt's. A band was starting at 10:30. We were supposed to go to 11:30, and then 12:30 probably for the 3rd band.
Right.
And the first band, instead of starting at 10:30, they're up there. Oh no, a keyboard broke or something. 10 minutes later, 15 minutes later, 20 minutes later, they're out at the torp. They're changing pieces out. They start way after 11, like 11.
So then you play less.
No.
So then
10.
you play less.
They're supposed to be done at 11:15. They're starting at 11:10, and I had witnessed the entire thing. They were a touring band, and they start the first song at like 11:10 or so. I stand right in front of them when they're done, and I go, one more. And I'm not usually that big of an a-hole, but I'm just like, I just saw you, like, I'd spent 3 weeks handing out flyers for the show because I live in this town and promote this bar. You just flew in here one night or drove in here,
and you're like,
the hell?
We fucked it up. Hold on, wait for us.
Yeah, they did like 30 or so minutes, and I kept saying that one more. It felt kind of bad, but not really.
Did they slink off the stage?
Oh, well, towards the end, they were like, somebody was like, one more. And they were like, we've been hearing that since the beginning. I think we're going to quit. And I'm like, and then
No, really, seriously. One more. That sucks.
That was like 20-something years ago.
Use everyone else's uptime. Just do that.
But see, you said that they broke something. At least,
or it broke,
at least I can understand that.
Yeah, but my philosophy has always been like, if you're 5-10 minutes, 15 minutes over, just cut the instrument and you can do it without it.
Yeah.
And if that's not an option, get it working. Maybe you're only going to get 5 or 10 minutes to play. I saw the Flaming Lips drove all the way up to. I drove up to Red Rocks. De La Soul, Modest Mouse played. De La Soul played. The Flaming Lips came out and played. First song, lost the power.
Wow.
10 minutes later, it was Do You Realize? I believe, they like come out and Wayne's like, sorry everybody, it was a thing. It's never been broken before. We got an extra. We're working on it. 10, 15 minutes goes by. They come out, start Do You Realize again. Halfway through the song, everything goes out again.
Wow.
Another 10 or 15 minutes goes by. He's like, we got it fixed, babe. Okay. And they did 4 songs because they weren't going to totally F the band Cake, who was about to play after.
There you go.
And
Professionalism.
And I'm like, as much as I'm a Flaming Lips fan, no, play your whole set. Just make Cake go on later. It's like, no, you don't do that. And that's what I saw this touring band do at Burt's. And just because we were nobody, like, you don't do that to anybody.
Yeah, you don't burn
like,
anybody like that.
We're going to take your spot. Yeah, that's just rude.
Yeah.
Well, so question on that. So what do you think of the band Cake?
I left as soon as Flaming Lips was done, and Cake started because my mushrooms were wearing off, and I had a driver or whatever, and I'd driven it's not that far to Denver, but I was like, it's going to be anticlimactic.
Yeah.
So I was like, I got to get back to.
Dude,
I came up here for the Flaming Lips.
I think Cake is a band that could come out now, and people would be like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I'll probably check them out at some point. De La Soul, right before the Flaming Lips, was amazing at Red Rocks, and I'm still not a huge hip hop fan, but they had all these hippie white kids. They had people that are like, "This is how we do it in hip hop. We're gonna get this side to say this, and get this side of the crowd to say this." And I was like, "Holy crap!" That was like right before my band was starting.
It's called performance.
Like, you gotta work the crowd, like.
It's
it's fun.
I didn't know if Cake was going to do that.
It's fun to be worked.
Really, dude. I saw Cake at Edgefest, and
that's a long time ago.
I love all their hits, but then I didn't realize they covered War Pigs.
Cake has hits.
Fuck,
they had one.
Okay, thank you.
You don't like Cake?
I didn't say I didn't like Cake. I wasn't aware they had any hits. Is all.
Oh, absolutely.
They had at least one.
No, they have at least two or three. Then they did War Pigs, and their cover of War Pigs I think is amazing. I love that band.
I love Sabbath.
I'm not talking shit about Cake.
You are.
Just
so everybody knows, Smiley hates Cake.
I have one of their CDs. I do not hate Cake.
Can I just be a super local nerd? During the middle of that Flaming Lips set, the girl I had gone there with was like, "Hey, Bobby, you're in a band. This guy next to me, this is Joe Anderson. He runs the Launchpad." And I was like, "Oh, hey, man." And
hey, Joe.
That's where we met. And I was like, I still don't know him that well, but I'm just like, it's so cool. Like, I met you at a Flaming Lips show. That was like,
you met him?
Yeah, and I didn't play at the Launchpad until like about a year later. But I was like, oh yeah, I kind of got introduced to that dude.
Wow.
And he always remembered me, probably because I made an effort to be memorable.
So
you're not a very forgettable person.
I don't know how to say this person's name, but I like them. It says at CHS5. Cake is due a resurgence. Tour with Primus or something. War Pigs cover is peak. Sweet. I got you, man.
All right. I'll have to check it out.
You guys are now wrong.
Their cover.
It's great.
It was called the Sunshine Tour. Those bands and Modest Mouse, all 4 of those bands. I miss
the good old days of that kind of shit where you would see like.
Only time I've been at Red Rocks. It was so great to see Flaming Lips. Like, oh my god, the sunset. Oh my god.
I think so. Like I like hip hop, but I like a lot of different music. The tour I saw like that was it was Eminem was the headliner, but it was Eminem, Ludacris, and Exhibit, and the Executioners, and then randomly Papa Roach. I was like, I think we went to get beers during Papa Roach because I don't like Papa Roach, but it's crazy. Like when I tell people about that show, they're like, all of those people were together. I was like, yeah. Like, how much was the ticket? I was like, I don't know, $45. And that makes
they paid me to go see Papa Roach.
Yeah, P. Roach was giving out tickets in the parking lot. But well, it's weird because like, I didn't know Weezer had a new album out. Did you guys know?
You did not know that?
I did not until literally yesterday.
I have not kept up with them. Their brand new Deep Purple album out. Holy crap.
Nate Santamaria says, "Hi, homies. Cake's former drummer is not a good person." Well, I believe that. I'm not saying he is or isn't.
Okay. Good to know. That's right. You tell him. Fuck that drummer. You tell him, Brody.
He told me to bring energy to the interview. Hey. Now that dog doesn't like the energy. Yeah.
No, he was just talking shit about the Cake's old drummer.
He's defensive about the drummer, the Cake, the band, the dog.
The dog likes cake.
He thinks we're dissing the food.
No. The dog's like, I love cake. I'll eat cake all day.
Dogs can only think on one level,
I'll
you know.
fight you. I'll fight you. You guys are talking shit about cake.
So everybody thought today, because like people see like your Instagram like posts, but they don't really read them, you know. So it's really interesting. So I made the post for.
That's Nate Santa Maria. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What's up, Nate?
Yeah, they don't read like the posts. There are a lot of not good person that at one time made good music. Correct.
Hey, were you in this town when he was in October People?
I
This
was.
band?
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
one of my bands I liked more.
Oh,
than
yeah,
those
yeah.
bands.
Yeah.
They were great.
Uh-huh.
A breath of fresh air. Like,
And I still make jokes whenever I see somebody with a lot of guitar pedals. I'm like, get a load of them. They think they're in the October People, but they're not.
You're not a pedal nerd?
No, but I appreciate people that can do it. Saw this band we played the Meteor Mash a week ago. His name is Jason. He played Slug Suit. He did a solo set before us about a year ago. Just one guy with a bunch of pedals. It sounded amazing. This was at Red Door in the back.
what was he called? Slug Suit?
Slug Suit. His name's Jason. He was in bands years ago because he knew of Unit 7 Drain and introduced himself to me. Anyways, I saw his band with like a 3-piece. They were called Nocturne.
Oh, it's Jason Helm.
Maybe.
Oh, Helm. Oh, yeah.
His name is like Noctune. Maybe it's Noctune.
Noctune.
They played right like after the sun went down under
they
the
were at that
meteors.
festival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They played like 2 or 3 bands after us. The meteors were going. It was so dark. They like no vocals. It was amazing. Back to the pedals, and then I was pretty far away because they were kind of loud, and there's all this open space. So you're like walking around. And after the set, I went up and looked at his setup, and I was like, "Damn, that's a lot."
Nate says we used all those pedals. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, it sounded like it.
Yeah.
That's fantastic because I wanted to see what Jason was doing, and I didn't make it out to the festival.
When was this?
Good. Last week, I think. Yeah.
Did he? That's right. He played. See, nobody even told us about this. I
got an invite.
You motherfucker.
Don't say us. I was invited.
Who runs this thing?
I had not been out there before, and it was
Boycott.
great. There was, I don't know, a few hundred people. I saw the largest meteor I've ever seen, and I've been out camping and looking for meeters, and I'm just talking to my bandmate. I'm like, yeah,
Did you
look
see
over
Uranus?
There. No, but everybody else online has. And and then both of us, she and I, look up, and this meteor went almost the entire length of the sky, and you could see it breaking up, and it was so bright, and we screamed out, "Whoa!" And people around us were like, "Did you see one?"
Nice.
It was
like,
huge.
I didn't see one. I saw
it was
no
amazing.
one.
Yeah, okay.
That's amazing, dude. Yeah, because I really wanted to go out to that. And I'm glad Jason did a good job. He went out there with I want to say Will Mickelson too.
Okay.
I think they're both. I think they're both in the band. Yeah.
Did you camp? Mm-hmm. How was the camping?
Most of my band did.
Okay.
It was good. We camped really close to the stage, and the music after Noctune played, they had a DJ, James Black, and he played for a while. It's like, I don't know, 2 in the morning, and my bandmates were trying to sleep, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know why y'all are trying to sleep.
Yeah, it's a music festival, man.
Yeah.
It maybe went to like 3 or 4 in the morning. I don't know, but I passed out.
Was
it a one day thing or 2 day?
People got there Friday, and some people left Sunday, but it was Saturday night. It was the main night.
You know,
because Billy came back early from that.
Oh yeah,
yeah. He played Saturday night.
Yeah, he played Saturday, and he just came back right back.
So we used to go to this one called Road to Riches, the one that's the big poster up there, and they would do like bands from like noon till midnight. Friday night it would go 5 p.m. to midnight, and then Saturday it would be like noon to midnight. Well, after midnight, you know, you'd have all these different camps all over the place, and some bands, people would take instruments from camp to camp and just like jam sessions. But you know, we would go to our camp and we'd, you know, throw on music, and fucking people would come over and be like, "It's 3 a.m. My kids can't sleep," and I'd be like, well, I remember getting into it. With this.
You have kids here?
Yeah, it was like, why would you bring kids to a music festival where there's drugs and alcohol? You know?
And we're talking people in like golf courts handing out like golf carts handing out drugs. Like it's not like under the table or anything. It's not illicit. It's like, hey, do you want some drugs over here? Or come over to the golf cart.
So we're like, we have this campground set up. We have a huge banner across the front that says 10 drink minimum.
Yeah, it's very obvious.
Why would you set up your fucking camp right next to that when you could be like all the way across next to like other families with children and dogs and all that dumb shit?
Yeah.
And like I remember this woman comes over and she's like fucking livid and she's just like telling me like that her kids can't sleep and I was like,
because of music?
Yeah.
Yeah, because of music.
And I'm like,
music festival.
And I'm like, well, I'm sorry, we're not next to your apartment. We're not next to your house.
You camped next to us.
You camped next to us. This is the party side of the camp. She's like, well, I've never heard of that. I feel like you should be a good neighbor and you guys should turn it off. And I said, no. And she's
there
like,
is literally one side of the camp that is for families and the other side of the camp that is for parties.
Yeah.
That's kind of what this was last week. There was an area where there was a bunch of camping, and then we just happened to put our tents right by the stage. And the guy that was running it was like, yeah, y'all can do that. And I was like, I plan on being up. I'll just go ahead and do that. He's like, that's fine.
Well, and then she's like, well, I'm going to go tell Rich because it was a guy named Rich that ran it. And I was like, good luck. He's up in a hot air balloon on acid.
Right?
And so
go ahead and tell him. He's having a great time.
Yeah. And so then the other guy that runs it, his name was Bevan. She goes over there to tell him. She's all, this group over there will not be quiet. And he goes, where?
Tattling on you?
Yeah. And she points over to our camp, and he goes, yeah, that's the 10-drink minimum camp. You shouldn't camp next to them. She's like, well, they should be quiet. And he's like, go tell them that. And she goes, they don't give a fuck. And he goes, I don't give a fuck either. Like, we got your money. Fuck off.
Yeah, you shouldn't have camped over there. That's the fairest thing you could say.
Let's go camp by that van that says "Party till you pook" on the side. Right. It would be great for the kids to get some rest. My favorite story of like
we have a banner up.
Yeah, my favorite Road to Rich story is like Sabrina. Sabrina had this thing where she would chop things with an axe. I don't know why. She just really got into chopping things with an axe. So we go out to Road to Riches, and you have this crust punk chick, and she's like just chopping a big dead piece of like tree. And this guy comes over and he's like, excuse me, can you please stop chopping that tree? You're upsetting my girlfriend.
That's right.
And she goes, why? It's dead.
What?
It's a dead tree that's fallen over. And he goes, yes, but there may be living things in it. And she goes, like bugs? And he goes, yes. And she just kind of looks at him with like disgust and just kind of slinks over to our camp like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, and then after, hey,
I just scratched my face. Yeah,
and,
I like
and
Sabrina.
of course after
she's my birthday twin.
Oh,
July
okay.
5th.
That's
Sabrina?
awesome.
Yeah.
Afterwards, in solidarity, we went over and just started hacking the shit out of that tree. We're like, he said what? And we just started like
Stomp
kicking it. We were like kicking it. We're like, I fucking hate bugs. I fucking hate bugs. They were just like smashing it to bits. And Sabrina was like, thank you.
Yeah. I mean, moral of the story, don't camp near us.
Yeah, don't camp near us. I'm sorry, what? I can't chop up this piece of
with
wood?
Your kids.
Yeah.
Especially.
Well, there was one lady. So we had several run-ins with people from the town. Every person we had a run-in with. Every person. We had 3 different run-ins. Every time it was from someone from the town Madrid.
Madrid.
We had one because one year we had the Smiley bartending.
I bartended every year.
Yeah, but
one year when I was
one year we had
bartending.
a full-on. We had 12 different drinks you could order. We had 3 kegs. And these Madrid dudes but stupidly, we just like did it for free, But these 3 Madrid guys just
nice.
wouldn't leave the camp, and then they kept trying to be like they were kind of gropey towards women. And one got so drunk he smashed our friend's bong on accident, and then fell into the kegs. And I was like, "Look, man, you got it."
He fell onto my bar, just like face planted onto the bar, and I'm like.
And then the next year, we had a woman who was literally, her camping was she brought a little mattress and just threw it on the ground. And she was livid that we were playing music. And she's like, you were playing music at 3 a.m. And I looked at her, I go, yeah, it's a music festival. She goes, it's not an electric music festival. And I was like, what? She goes, you were playing it from a speaker. So?
And she's been pissed off at Bob Dylan for decades, too.
Right, yeah. Fucking people, like, it blows my mind. I'm going to go out to this music festival. I really hope I get some good sleep.
Yeah, like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And I'm like, there's people on cocaine out here, you moron.
Yeah. Well, I sure hope you don't run into Odge and her friends because they're just going to beat you down with like small bats. Maybe pieces of cactus.
Dip your face in the... Yeah. Like, it blows my mind, like, when people are like that. It's so loud.
Because they would commandeer, like, the golf cart.
Yeah.
Like, I was asleep one time because I got concussed, and they went around. They kept coming by my tent. Wake the fuck up, Smiley!
Yeah. We were in Rich's, like, they were in Rich's, like, golf cart just cruising around the grounds while he's on acid up in a hot air balloon.
Yeah, and I got brained from what was it? One of our tent poles
that's right,
pulled out, and I got brained.
The wind blew it right into his head.
Jeez. So I was out for like a whole day. I was like,
we could have took him to the hospital, but
I was like, no, I'm good. I'm a trained EMT. I'm fine. I'm just gonna lay down for a while. But they would not let me lay down because it's a music festival. Yeah. Get the fuck up, Smiley!
I just remember Rich came over, and I was like, yeah, man, there was some lady complaining, and he goes. Tell her to go. Tell her to come talk to me because I don't. Again, he's like, I don't give a shit. Single guy. Every year it was his birthday, and he just wanted people to party. If you're not out there to party, like, don't go. Right, Brody? Brody's like, whatever.
Yeah, the Brody's them all. No, I was here for good sleep. I came out to this place to have a nap.
And they had a rule, like, no dogs allowed. No dogs or drums. They didn't allow drums or dogs.
Yeah, no drum circles, no dogs.
Yeah, no drum circle. And, like, right away you'd get there and there'd be, like, 3 dogs. And you're like, fuck. And I asked him, I said, why do you not allow dogs? And he goes, I got a brand new tent one year and we set it up and all of a sudden these hippies drove up in a VW bus and the dog gets right out and runs over and pisses all over my tent.
That's the main reason. No dogs.
He's all, no more dogs.
Oh, Roger's in the chat. Truck driving Roger. Tell us a truck driving story, Roger.
You're on the spot now, Roger.
I figured we were gonna have a lot of people. It's funny. Like,
pull the horn.
I want to go. I want to go back to what I was talking about earlier. So you post things on Instagram. No one ever reads it. They just see, like, the flash real quick in their death scroll.
Who are you talking about? Me or everybody?
Everybody.
Are you talking about not stories, but posts specifically?
Posts. Because I posted on Friday that next Friday we're announcing Night of Living cover bands. 3 or 4 different people yesterday. So you're having your Night of Living cover band show tomorrow? Nope.
Nope.
But that might not be because they didn't see it. Might just be. That means they maybe did see it. And
that's what I mean.
They're not good with dates.
Well, they just don't read it because it says. Roger says he's not a truck driver. He's a relocation specialist.
Oh, my bad.
But do they? But do you feel the same about stories on Instagram, or is it just Instagram in general?
I think stories
or
are
reading
fine.
In general.
Yeah, people don't. If there's reading involved, they're like, nah.
Yeah. That's why Instagram's become popular. Not Facebook's on the wane because. Yeah. And I don't want, reading. I'm trying to give up Facebook. That's one of the reasons I'm doing this. But Instagram,
I now have 2.
You got beautiful people on there.
I now have 2 magazine subscriptions, which is weird to me.
Nice.
Oh, what did you get?
They're both racing, so it's all cars. But they have
lame.
I know.
Lame.
I know.
I have magazine subscriptions, but they're all the cool stuff.
Yeah. Roger says no one reads them. That's true, Roger.
That's right. That's
we do.
You got to give them something to read.
Yeah, that's right. Little Bobby does. So
the phone, they're not even reading their own phone. They're looking at.
Right. Magazines that don't even have writing in it. So why bother with the writing?
Here's my question.
I read L because it's all pictures.
I don't even, is that a fashion magazine?
Yes, damn right it is.
It's like Instagram, you can hold it.
That's right.
Holding
That's yours. I can be like, I love this photo. I'll put it up on my wall if I want to.
I will hit the heart under it.
Yeah, no heart there. The heart is just the heart in my.
And now the magazine seems to know that I like brunettes. That's weird. It's only brunettes in this issue. That weird.
Was a given.
Is that true, Smiley?
Oh.
Check out the shirt.
Yeah, I don't like blondes.
Okay.
Wig wham bam. Did you see the shirt?
Heck yeah, I have that shirt.
Nice.
It's fucking great.
Interesting. So my question is, next Friday we're announcing Night of Living cover bands. Are you doing
it Friday? It's not next Sunday?
Nope.
Next Friday?
Next Friday.
Okay. It's
and
next
you're not
Friday,
doing a
the
Sunday
28th.
Show?
What's that?
And you're not doing a Sunday show?
Yeah.
We're doing
a Sunday show. It's just an extra show.
I'm just doing a special Friday announcement show.
With Barney?
Mm-hmm. And surprise guests.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Smiley's going to be here. I haven't found out yet.
I don't know. I won't know till Wednesday, actually.
Okay.
We had a couple.
It's okay. I have plenty of people, so
I figured it would be all right.
Yeah.
We had a coworker.
You might be safe from all the people getting angry.
Coworker in the hospital and a coworker on vacation. So like I'm pretty sure I can't get that Friday off. But
why didn't you mention my band?
Exactly. You'll be free from that, Smiley.
That's the normal complaint.
Why didn't you mention my band? Why did you say that about my band?
Why'd you say I don't know those guys?
Why did you call us out for not doing this song? You know, and I'm like, first of all, you haven't even played yet, so I didn't call you out for anything.
Also, have you seen the show? We are on a tight schedule. For the announcements, there's so many bands. It's like, I'm sorry, in the 7 seconds we had.
Do people tell you this online or in person or both? These complaints.
I get them online. Like the year before last, I had people blasting me online up until like 2 or 3 in the morning,
just tagging you and stuff.
Yeah, and then I had
after the show.
The
show is finished. They're like, you didn't even. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Then I had for weeks after the year before last, I had one person that would write literally essays in my Instagram messaging on why I should have talked about them. And I'm like,
goodness.
There's 130 bands.
People are insane.
So this year, you guys are doing it, right?
Yes.
So this year, 20 bands have already dropped out.
That were confirmed, and then suddenly, what?
Yeah. And Barney's like, should we talk about those 20? I was like, yeah.
You mean in what context?
We're all
that context.
Doesn't like it when I move.
Yeah, she does not.
Chris told me to bring some energy.
Quit. She's all okay. But I don't know. Barney just said that. I doubt we will, though.
Right, of course.
Yeah. So what are you guys doing? Do you want to say? Do you want to give a
we're
preview?
doing Stereo Lab.
Stereo Lab. I don't even know that band. Stereo Lab.
I like it.
French.
That's probably never been done
French
before.
and English. I don't think so. Which brings me to, I know this would be a lot of work for Barney or whoever, but I'd like to know which bands have never been done before, and that would take a lot of archiving and going through and doing all that.
Well, I had the fortune to tell Billy that a band he's doing
had been done before.
Yep, he tried to go, no one's ever done it. And I went, no, you're wrong. That was
how many years back had it?
2016.
But
holy crap!
It was. I know exactly what it was. So it was the band that I'm not going to say who they're doing because maybe I'll save that for Friday. But
you want to tell me which band? What original band? What local band in 2016?
It was Supergiant, 2016.
Ooh, yeah.
Because of course it was Supergiant.
Kind of.
And they did it really fucking good.
Yeah.
So
I could guess, but I don't want to guess.
It wasn't Rage Against the Machine. So because they also did that one. But he's like shit. Because I guess he told his bandmates they couldn't pick certain bands because they'd been done before. And so his bandmate was there, was like, are you saying that one's been done before, Billy?
Right.
And they got mad at him, and she's all, damn it. I guess I can't say that anymore.
Yeah, and I can't say for sure that Stereo Lab's ever been done because there were several years where I was having kids. My wife was.
I've never seen that they were done.
Yeah,
I haven't gone to every year,
and I haven't been to every one.
So
I've just been to a lot of them, but not all. But not every year. In fact, I thought 2012 was when it was started because that was the first year I heard about it, and we played, and then
they're like, "This is an established thing." Buddy.
Yeah, somebody told me it had happened before that, and I was like, "Oh,
yeah, no,
was it kept from me?" I thought I was pretty cool.
What is this called? It's called Summerfest, dude. It happens every year. Oh, whoops!
Why were you hiding Edgefest from me? Oh,
hey.
I don't listen to the Edge, so that's why I never knew about it.
Right?
Oh, y'all weren't hiding it from me.
So we have this thing in our pocket that we can look things up.
What
Stereo Lab has not been featured as a themed tribute or cover choice for the Launchpad annual Night of the Living Cover Bands Festival.
Nice.
Where did you hear that from AI?
A Google response?
Yeah, fucking lies. All right.
Sometime, maybe not.
Hey, it makes shit up all the time.
In this instance, I suddenly love AI.
It tells you what you want to hear.
As long as it's not doing art.
That you want to hear.
As long as it's not trying to do art.
Well, let me see here if it
wants to read my cancer screenings and try and
Right.
solve global warming, I'm
Right.
all for AI. As long as it's not trying to do art.
No, I agree.
Please.
Yeah.
Please.
It's not going to give me my own opinions because its opinions are just recycled bullshit.
Well, my opinions are usually right, and I think AI also knows that.
Oh, it's all.
So we're in love.
Yeah, it's all.
We're in love.
Hey, Bubby, you're right. I know.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Please
okay.
tell my wife.
Oh wow! So the band that Billy chose
Uh-huh.
has been done twice before,
Oh no.
and it just told me Subtle
tell
Knife.
me the other-
Subtle Knife has also done it.
Oh, and that's more recent than 2016?
Yeah,
probably?
I don't know.
I feel like Subtle Knife is a more recent band, but I'm not sure.
Oh wow, interesting.
Here's another thing.
plot
If
thickens.
Barney's listening, I think it'd be cool to maybe have a moratorium on the bands you do where they can't be more than 1 year in a row.
He does.
But-
He doesn't allow that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I've seen like the Beatles more than 1 year in a row, and I'm like, just give it a break. I'm not saying don't do it, but just not a certain band, not every year.
I'm saying try harder.
Yeah. Or give it a different take. Do the Beatles what? What about the Beatles?
Right.
Well, what about the Beatles?
Not just the Beatles.
At
Are you going to make
CH
me not hate my mom?
At CHS5 says I missed the Launchpad. Saw Edema there for $1.
Wow.
How could that even be a thing?
What year was
$1?
that?
Yeah. Right. No, he won't.
I'll let you in for $1.
There's a couple things he won't let people do. We'll talk about that a little next week. But like, if a band's been done to death, he'll veto it. So
All I did was nod my head.
You
It's the
feel-
hat. It's the hat.
yeah, you fill out a thing though when you sign up for it, right? Did they give you first choice, second choice?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what he was saying. And like, he'll also like.
And he also has a group of bands. He's like, this band, these do a lot. So if you want to do them, you'd have to do a really good job.
So what he does too, like if two different bands pick the same one, he'll tell the one that he thinks.
Do they make him fight? Because that
I
would be
wish.
cool.
Cage
Yeah,
fight.
if he had them like get on each side of the alley and then he like slid a switchblade into the middle of them and was all right, go.
Oh man, I was thinking more like tug of war,
Yeah.
but all right,
Yeah.
yours works too, I guess.
No, he'll pick the one that he thinks would do it better, and he tells the other one no,
Uh-huh.
which
And,
sucks.
And they may or may not ever know.
He's all,
And sometimes
No.
that's for the best.
2001 or 2002, they had to cancel and played a makeup show for The Edge on a weekday where they opened for local bands. Oh, that's cool. See, I can dig that. If you like had to cancel and you roll back in and you're like, sorry guys, we're gonna play for $1. You know. Also, we have a bunch of merch though, and that's full price.
For sure. For sure.
hey, we'll buy your full price merch for
And we're,
a $1 show.
We're trying to, regain some goodwill with the bar and like go
Yeah.
spend your money at the bar and they don't hate us now because we're
Right.
trying to help them, and
Right,
even though
right.
we dropped out before. I assume. I don't know what all happens with all that shit.
I
I've
like
seen
your
some
story,
people,
though. I like
I've
your
seen some
storyline
people
going.
drop out, and I'm just like, man, do they get asked back or allowed back? And
I don't know.
I'm sure it just depends.
When
Sometimes
you
there's like a
cancel-
death in a family. Other times people are
Yeah.
just like, they showed up, they were too drunk at the last town or whatever. It's got to be
Dude.
crazy details
The
for
crazy
some of this stuff.
The one I saw like that was Wayne the Train Hancock.
Uh-huh.
He's
He's been here a lot, right?
Yeah, a lot lately. But
Yeah.
the first time I ever saw him, I walk up, and Ty, the guy that has like the big ponytails, and he used to work at Launchpad. I walk up, and he's like, "Yeah, man, you don't want to see this guy." And I can hear the band playing, and I go, "Yeah," and he goes, "He is fucking wasted." And I was like pulling my money out fast as I could. I was like, "Yeah, I want to see this."
Tell me more.
So Barney goes, "Dude, I got here at 7." And he was already fucked up. And then I guess a group of people had driven down from Colorado, like 8 people had driven down from Colorado to see him. And they were livid that he was drunk before he even started.
They were like, dude.
And they go and chew Barney's ass. They're like, I can't believe you let him drink
What
that
the
much.
fuck?
And Barney's like, I just got here, man. I don't know where he got
not his
drunk.
parent. He's probably twice Barney's age.
My favorite part of it though is he walks up and he's all, the band's playing and he's like just walking around. Not on stage. And he walks up and he's all, hey, what's up? Starts talking to me. He's all, well, which one of my songs you want to hear? And I have like no idea what he's saying. So I'm like, just play whatever you want, man. And he's like, man, if you don't even know, I could do 50s, 60s, 70s. I can do all kinds of stuff.
He just starts to have a whole
and he's just fucking
conversation with the dude digressing.
Yeah. And he's just wasted, right? Well, all of a sudden, this dude rolls up and he's all, I got a shot for the train. I'll buy a shot for him and me. What do you have in train? And Barney goes, he's drinking Crown Royal. And the guy goes, no.
Because that's expensive?
No, it's gross.
Well, yeah. I've never had it to find out.
It's fucking awful. It's Canadian whiskey.
It's like all cheap. It comes in a felt bag, though.
Yeah.
I know. It's super fancy, you know, so you know it's not crap.
Yeah, so the people end up walking out before he even plays, right? So I'm talking to him while his band is playing, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you're not going to play? So then he gets done talking to me and the guy that he does the shot, and all of a sudden he goes, the train needs a cigarette, and he goes out front to smoke.
And the band's still playing?
Yeah. They're just playing away.
Because they know the time started or whatever.
And they've been playing before I got there. So then he goes outside. I forget he's outside. All of a sudden, I hear a loud noise, and I turn, and he walks in. He's like, all right, fuck it, let's do this. And he goes up there, and he plays for like 2.5 hours.
Is he lucid?
Oh, yeah.
No?
Yeah. Like he probably does this every night. Uh-huh. Someone says Crown Royal is Canadian Mist, but at a markup. Yep. Yeah, that sounds about right.
It's Seagram 7.
Yeah, there you go. So my question to you is: you have this zine. So now has it created this thing upon like with musicians now, where they kind of try to sidle in and they want to get in the zine?
No, but they've people are asking me like for the last several months, when's the next one coming out? So that's what's created that. But nobody's done what you just said.
Not yet.
But,
Not yet. Okay.
But I mean, I kind of felt like that years ago when there was this zine.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that guy's a good guy to know. And I kind of like make small talk with him. And then before you know it, you're friends.
They don't sidle up to Not yet, huh? That's coming, though.
Not yet, yeah.
Are you ready for that?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Because not enough people talk to me.
I can't see that happening.
I can't believe I just said that.
Not enough people.
So many years, I was like, I only want to talk to girls. Get away from me. You're not a girl.
No.
Now
actually,
you want them all.
I do recall that. I had a conversation at a bar, and he's like, "You're fun talking to, but you're not a girl."
Did I say that?
You did.
Probably.
We were talking at Blackbird, and he's like, "That was a fun conversation, but you're not a girl." And he got up and walked away.
Wow, that's funny.
I was like, "That's fair."
That's funny.
You gotta think about it.
That's
I was
fair.
being honest.
I just like that you have the Little Bobbie's rules to being, be nice.
I was thinking about the next issue doing like top 5 tips for guys that don't want to be single anymore. Instead of saying for lonely guys, like, it's a little sad. Like,
Yeah, make it like it's a choice.
And I was thinking about this
what?
last night when I was at Sister. It was 80s night, and I was out dancing. My wife was at home with the kids, and I was out dancing. There was like a big group of girls next to me all dancing together, and I was just like, some guys are missing. I mean, they weren't dancing with me. I'm just saying I could see like these girls are all just going to date each other if every guy in the world's a loser. Right. And they're not all losers, but some of them say every guy is a loser. Sometimes my wife says that.
Really?
Oh. Okay.
My point is, like, guys need to like get out and dance. And I was thinking, people need some, like, not that I'm an expert or anything, but first, dress like you care. Mm-hmm. And get out and dance, even if you don't like it. Learn to like it.
I don't know how to talk to girls. You don't have to do it,
but you gotta,
but man, do I know how to dance.
There you go. That's a start. That's a start. I knew how to dance before I knew how to talk to girls. I'm like, okay, there's girls out here. That's a start.
My mom was always like, both me and my brother, how do you guys how do you have any dates? We know how to dance. We don't have to. Yeah, the second we open our mouths, they're like, oh fuck.
Your mom's like, you're both ugly. How do you have dates?
No.
I'm just kidding.
We're just dumbasses.
Yeah, and most of the people there last night were like
point.
Older, and I was like,
what was the event?
We're more
flashback 80s.
Leftover Soul or
no? I think I could call it 80s flashback. Yeah,
80s flashback.
Ken Cornell puts it on.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, and DJ Brad Cole was DJing, and I walked in. I was like, wow, everybody's like my age or older, or maybe a lot of people in their 40s and 50s, which is great. And then I looked over, and I was like, these girls are all really kind of young next to me, and there's no like young guys out here dancing,
right?
And maybe they don't like 80s music, but they should probably try to learn to like it, or find a 90s night, find something that's fun.
Right. They're saying do 5 tips for the antisocial guy who wants to pretend he actually likes people.
Dance at them.
That was a complicated title, but yeah.
Nate says him and James used to dance on the coffee table.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh my God, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Wow, I have no idea what that means.
Well, we had a coffee table
stripping?
in our living room.
Stripping
In your living room? Did you live with him?
Yes, it's my former roommate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We had a
Santa
good old
Maria.
time.
Nate Santa Maria. Have you seen his band Soundwaves?
Oh, I didn't know that's his band nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
It is indeed.
Is it a solo thing?
Yeah.
It is.
It is. Pretty impressive, actually.
Mm-hmm.
He does a lot.
He was impressive when he did Calico years ago.
Ex-Calico.
But I thought, wasn't it Calico and then Ex-Calico? Or
It
did
was
I make that up?
no. It was Calico and then Ex-Calico because I think there was already a band called Calico.
Okay.
And then he had to like change it.
Well, I
So
mean,
it was
he's
Ex-Calico.
watching, so he could tell us. So we'll see.
Oh, that's right, Nate. Tell us what's up.
Tell us the whole history of yourself.
It was October People, Calico, Ex-Calico, Monster Paws.
Monster
yeah.
Paws.
Soundwaves.
Soundwaves.
Yeah.
I feel like he was in another band too.
He says playing at
Probably.
Goth Fest on September 4th.
Somebody
says.
like him is probably in multiple bands.
Yeah. No?
Frequently. But I mean, between the two that we mentioned, there's about a lot of years there, so he's got to be doing something.
How many? So
I've
you're
just
only,
done the one.
You're only doing.
You're all my band with me in it.
So you're only doing one Night of Living cover bands set.
Mm-hmm. As far as I know.
He says there was a band called Calico, and I had to change it. So
there you go.
Interesting. I did not know this.
And he would like loop things.
Yeah.
I remember him having a little shaker.
Oh yeah. That was the build up to his performance. He'd be like, all right, one loop pedal, another loop pedal, and he'd get it all done, and then out of nowhere he'd start singing, and everyone would be like, ah, like it was a magic trick. It was so great.
There was this guy in town named Chuck Urich. He was the bass player in Unit 7 Drain briefly, and then he did a solo project called Light Bulb. I only saw him do it once or twice, maybe at Burt's, and he had all these other tracks of himself singing and playing on a screen behind him, but then he was doing like guitar and vocals, and I remember being jealous of like him and Nate. If I could do all that shit, I wouldn't have any band members. I would just like get up here and just like control every single detail, which is not really always going to be best, but you sure aren't going to have anybody cancel on you.
You're not going to late
just,
for practice.
Oh yeah, it's just not that if I could do more of that shit, I wouldn't even need friends. Fuck.
If you could dance by yourself,
that's right.
Then you could get all the
and
girls.
the girls start surrounding me, and I'm like, get away from me. I'm just doing this by myself.
Just trying to do something here.
Didn't you notice the band is me? Get out of here.
Wow.
Why are you even watching me? I'm having a great time.
So we're going to take a break here in a little while. Where can people get the zine at?
Well, last night I put a stack up at the front at Launchpad. Then I went to Sister and put out about 25 or so at by their stage and by their front door. Then I went to upstairs to Anodyne, put a few. My friend Rebecca, who's doing the layout for these, she's putting some out at Blackwall.
Is that from Tractor? Rebecca?
Yes, she's doing all the layout and the artwork and stuff like that and compiling it. Tractor at Wells Park has them. Blackwall Gallery. This coffee shop here, Daily Rituals in Nob Hill, right next door to Sticks and Stones.
Yeah, because they spent $25. You better drop some off.
Times two, because they got two ads. Thank you to A Good Sign, Tammy, for printing them.
Always.
So you say for fentanyl?
For fentanyl. For fentanyl. So I'm trying to figure out, where I can put them out. Long Hair Records, probably will get some there.
Yeah. What about
the Fish Room? It's an aquarium shop up in Rio Rancho. I'm trying to encourage people to go.
What about Music Around?
And
apparently,
Music Around.
It's 100% worth the drive.
It is, and Music Around for sure. It is worth the drive. And anybody that's already in Rio Rancho, go get an aquarium. Get one fish, 2 fish. Don't go crazy. It's super simple. It'll make your life so much better. If it's stressful, you're doing it wrong. Just like if you're in a band. If it's stressful, you're doing it wrong. Is your podcast stressful? It's supposed to be fun, right?
It can be.
Same thing. But get an aquarium.
Usually it's fine.
Yeah. He's got a me for that though.
This
is stress. He's something stressful. Just throw me at it.
No, he stresses me out.
Oh, I stress you out.
Just like a band member, you could do this all yourself. You could just loop all of this.
I'll just loop all
with a little
parts.
shaker.
How do I stress you out? What are my stressful things that I do?
You show up late.
Show up late. Even I know that. I'm only here twice a year.
Is that stressful?
Well, it is when the guest is like, "What time does this start?"
Yeah, I was stamping my foot like
he
Sonic
doesn't
the
care.
Hedgehog.
There has
here.
been people that are like,
oh, I know. There's one guy that was super livid. And
he got mad. He like lit into him. Like, yeah.
And I was like, I'm sorry.
Jesus.
My feelings don't work that way. You can be mad at me all you want, but I don't give a shit.
He does.
I'm going to send a complaint later online.
Sounds great. Do it.
Sucks that your co-host was late. It affected me somehow over here on the other side of the internet.
Good for you. I'm glad that I affected you that way.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I made your life better.
That's
And they're
awesome.
like, no, I'm angry about it. I'm like, well, it should have been better. You're taking this entirely wrong.
He really is hungover today.
I did mention that. Right?
You did, yeah. When is Shoulder Voices playing again?
So far, it's Night of Living cover bands. We don't have anything.
What night are you playing?
Saturday, October 10th.
Okay.
On a Saturday.
Yeah. So speaking of that, for everyone out there, next Friday, the Night of Living cover bands
That's right.
announcement show.
Friday.
It is the 28th.
Friday
On a
at
Friday.
6 p.m. 6 p.m. next Friday. Barney Lopez and guests will be here next Friday.
6 to 8?
I don't know if it's
6
gonna.
to however long?
Yeah, it's 100 and like fucking.
It gets bigger like
because
every
now
year.
I've got to say something about everybody, or they flip out. They're all,
Or maybe it's 80. Maybe it's not 100. Maybe it's 80.
They're all, and guess what? I'm glad you tuned in. We fired a bunch of you.
You know, I'll tell you this. So, they had a little bit of trouble like filling the lineups last year, right? And he goes, "We might cut a weekend off of it." And I literally looked at him and I said, "Or, hear me out, Barney.
Less bands per night.
You start at 7 and not 5.
Yeah.
15. Like if you start at 7, you don't have to have as many bands in a night,
Right.
and you can have them all spaced throughout."
And the people that play early are more likely to stay late because that's not like a 7-hour launch pad commitment.
Right, you're not at the launch pad during daytime.
And the same nighttime.
Right.
And then
guess I'm just gonna be here all day.
explain to your family, no, I live at the launch pad now. I'm
It's throwing
sorry.
off your circadian rhythms because you're like at the launch pad during the day. You're like, what?
You're getting food delivered to yourself there.
Yeah.
I guess it's a day trip.
Yeah.
Who's up next on the venue?
Yeah, that's
We've
always
got-
good to just start a little later.
We've got that coming up. We've got September 26th, 20 years of 10 drink minimum coming to town. Come visit. Come here. We're gonna be live. We're gonna do a whole event at Raven Wolf House, 3rd and Cole. I haven't decided on what time we're starting at.
Is that a DIY music venue or what?
It can be. It's they've so far done a lot of DIY comedy events there. Look at Raven Wolf House on Instagram, and it's like an art space kind of. It's an Airbnb that they've like turned it into this art space, and it has a huge like backyard area with a hot tub and a gazebo, and you could they've been doing big comedy shows there, so it's pretty cool. So we're gonna do that there. September 5th, for Love of Lymphoma, I'll be doing the MC work for that. And that's in your zine, right?
That's right. Tractor Wells Park,
Yeah.
2 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Yep. So that's going on. Yeah. And hold on, I better... You know what? I could still... we're fine. Because I have some time. Wait till you guys see the break. What's going to happen. So it's kind of cool. We'll be back here in a little while with Little Bobbie from Shoulder Voices and Pakta. Right?
That's right.
Sweet.
Is it the proper pronunciation?
Yeah.
With
Your
that.
human accent's a little strong, but it'll do.
Yeah. So stick around with that. We are 10 drink minimum.
Hey, welcome to Music Go Around, where we buy, sell, and trade used musical instruments.
Do you buy rack effects?
Yeah,
Do you guys buy guitars?
of course.
Do you buy microphones?
We sure do.
Would you guys buy this?
Yeah, okay.
Do you buy mandolins?
Definitely.
Do you buy amplifiers?
Oh, yeah.
Do you buy bass guitars?
Yeah, we do.
Do you guys buy mic cables?
Yep.
Do you buy tambourines?
Yeah.
Do you buy drums?
Yeah, we buy drums.
Do you buy rain sticks?
We do.
Do you guys buy PA speakers?
For sure.
Would you buy Ozzy?
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Do you buy drum hardware?
we sure do.
Do you buy keyboards?
Yeah.
Do you buy mixers?
Mixers? Yeah.
Do you buy guitar pedals?
Oh, yeah.
Did you guys buy weird old tuners?
Yeah, why not?
Will you buy this?
That used musical instrument you have in the back of your closet, bring it down to Music Around, where we buy, sell, and trade used musical instruments.
It's the Billy Slash. Wait, are we pouring shots of? Okay.
I'm very hungover. I'm gonna have a shot. Yeah,
Okay.
Should I get you some too?
Yeah, little Bobby, you doing a shot of Malort?
Yeah, I've never taken it, so I think.
Oh, you better get him.
Yeah.
Better get them shots.
When I was here before, it was a non-Malort episode, I think.
Oh, we didn't have any?
Yeah, it didn't come up.
Oh.
We gotta change that.
Yeah,
I've heard a lot about it.
Yeah, Smiley's in the house. You think he can still hear us, right? He has his headset in.
I was like,
say a bunch of bad things.
Maybe
about
they
him.
only give Malort to certain guests. I don't know. People they like, or maybe
interesting.
or maybe it's only people you don't like. I wasn't sure. I hadn't figured out the pattern yet.
What do you think? What do you think it's going to taste like?
Anise, fennel, oil.
Not you. You're probably the closest person I've ever heard talk to about it.
Because I've heard you describe it, and
Yeah.
I don't think you've ever said that.
Hot, dirty rubber bands. Yeah,
like licorice, but licorice isn't good.
No. Yeah, I'm interested to see if you like it. What liquor do you like?
Like as far as spirits, I'm so unfamiliar. I like tequila.
It doesn't taste like fennel.
It does not. Okay.
No. Did you hear? Could you hear us?
Oh yeah, actually, yeah.
That's weird,
I was
right?
raised in a rum household.
Really? Rum to me is rough because like I like it.
It's rum and coke because my dad.
I start drinking it and then I'm like, oh boy, like.
Do you drink it? Mix it with something?
Yeah,
or
oh yeah.
with,
Like I like a good tiki drink, man. I'm a big fan. I want to try something.
Rum and like what's a tiki drink? Rum and like the other like the complicated. What do you call it? Mai Tai? Is that rum?
Yeah. Can you hear me Can you hear my microphone? Interesting.
I cannot hear you really.
Yeah,
no.
that's weird, yeah.
I can hear static
Test.
that began.
Test. I'm trying out if I could go full on wireless. There we go. Test 1, 2. Maybe I'll turn it up. Let's see.
It doesn't sound great.
No. Not at all.
Like static.
Yeah, I was just trying it out. Let's see. All right.
Doesn't smell too crazy.
It doesn't smell too crazy. See, I was trying out. I'm trying this wireless.
Kind of smells like
situation.
spirits.
All right. Unless it's Jamaican rum, they like Jamaican rum, I guess. I like Jamaican. Dude, there's like Jamaican rum that overproofed. All right, let's do a.
All right.
Let's do a toast to the new issue of Pakta.
Pakta.
Yeah, here's to life.
Thank you, gentlemen.
See, Smiley didn't bring us any buzz balls. He works in that liquor industry, and he doesn't ever bring us buzz balls to try. How are we ever supposed to keep up with the kids? And
buzz balls are trash.
I know. That's the whole point. But we got to know what the kids are drinking, right? To keep up.
Kids aren't drinking buzz balls.
What are they drinking?
Mad Dog.
They're not drinking Mad Dog.
I wish it was something different, but yeah.
Do you?
It made my hat go, whoa.
Did you hate it?
Like a cartoon hat. No, I didn't hate it.
All right.
I was just being very still, waiting for the aftertaste to do something. And
it didn't, huh?
No, it did.
Yeah, no, it's the aftertaste is what it happens. Like the shot itself is fine, but then it just lingers.
So what's wrong with you? What'd you do last night?
A little lemonade.
What?
I'm talking to you. What'd you do last night? What's wrong with you?
I'm hungover.
I know.
I drank yesterday.
Well, you have to. What did you do? You just sat and drank by yourself?
No, I was working.
Oh, then I'll tell you what I did.
I was at work.
Wait a minute.
Catch me now.
So you were faded at work?
That is correct.
All right. I'll ask no more questions.
Yeah, I did not elaborate.
Did you drink overpriced Jamaican rum?
No, it was a bunch of fucking competitors for buzzballs. So slamsies, big sips.
See, and you're over here saying they suck, and you're over here chugging them at work.
I'm forced to drink these.
I know.
So, what is Malort made from?
Wormwood.
Yeah,
wormwood. And
yep.
Is that the same as
bitterness?
Absinthe.
It's the same.
Yeah.
And wormwood is a plant, but is it like a tree or a herb? Do you know anything about that?
No. Wormwood's a root.
Huh.
Root cause of my problems.
It's like woody.
Yeah. Like I think. I mean,
it's very earthy.
Mm-hmm. No, it's a root. So like it is actually a piece of like wood that they put and distill it.
So what's your favorite big sip or whatever you were drinking?
Oh, Slamsies are way better.
Slamsy. Well, why don't you ever bring us any Slamsies?
I will.
Okay. Is that a brand name? What's a Slamsy?
Well, it's counterintuitive because
that's it. You sip it. You don't slam it.
Because I keep seeing the
its entire like model, like brand model, is the fact that it's a resealable bottle. So they're not actually Slamsies.
Yeah.
Because the thing about like Buzzballs is once you open them, you got to slam them.
Yeah.
Because you can't. But these ones you can just reclose.
What are the so I see at the El Rey liquor store downtown. They don't have the little buzz balls. They have the big buzz.
Oh, the biggie balls.
Biggie ball. Yeah, why don't you ever bring us a biggie ball?
Because I would not inflict that on you. Hey, why don't I bring you Thunderbird? Because you don't want it.
I've made you drink Thunderbird before.
Why don't you bring a party ball?
And you realize how bad that was, right?
Yes, I do. That was a terrible idea, kids.
Do you remember the party balls?
I do.
The early 90s.
Coors.
I don't know how long they lasted.
Coors and Coors Light. So it's weird.
That was just beer.
So it's weird to me.
It sure was. Barely.
I never saw them here. And then like my friends and I would go down to Mississippi to visit my parents because my parents live down there, and they sold them there.
Yeah, we had them in Texas. And my cousin that was like 18 had some when I was like 15.
Yeah. So for everyone who's like underage, this is what it was. You didn't have to buy a keg. You would go buy this box of beer. It was a whole box. And when you got the box home, you opened the top. It had two flaps that opened up. Like there was a hole. You punched out the middle because it was a hole.
It was almost like boxed wine, but bigger or something.
Yeah. And then you took the party ball out, and it had a bag in there.
Wow.
And you pulled the bag around the ball and put it back in the box, and then you poured ice in the bag.
And you put the ice in the bag.
Yeah,
I don't remember any of that.
And you had to have a special tap that punctured through the top. And I mean, how many beers was it? Maybe like 30?
25?
25.
3 gallons or something, roughly. It was like like that big. Yeah.
But they were awesome. Like, you talk about...
yeah, maybe 30.
Party balls, fuck the world. Range. Digging worms in the ditch.
Fuck the world.
This is somebody from my past.
I don't think that's what that means.
Well, you know what? You know, one time, you remember that one time I got a Fireball keg?
Yeah. Oh my lord, you are the devil for that.
What the hell?
Where was that? What was that for?
That was a Road to Riches.
No, it was for.
Wait, it wasn't?
It was the one we did with Zach up in.
Oh, that's right.
Let's see. Yeah, he had a little keg of Fireball.
Is that
explain that,
whiskey?
Smiley? Yeah.
Like Fireball. You're correct.
But explain it though.
Fireball is a cinnamon flavored whiskey.
Yeah. Used to have antifreeze in it.
Yeah, used to have antifreeze. Just a little bit.
55 standard 12-ounce beers, or roughly 41 pints, was a party ball.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Okay, it was way bigger than I thought.
41 pints. That's 10 gallons.
That's almost a pound keg.
Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 pints in a gallon. So
that's almost
10
a
gallons.
That's
right?
almost a pony keg.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that.
So he
That's
brings this thing, and he goes, "Look what I got from work," and it's like this box. It says Fireball, and it had 3 spouts on it.
Spigots or spouts.
I think they were like 5
like
gallons.
a pony keg almost.
Because inside there was 3 gallon bags of Fireball.
Yeah.
And it's refillable. The reason I got it is because I could just refill it with.
Do you still have it?
Yeah, I do.
Is that something they sell at liquor stores?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something we had at the liquor store.
Do people actually buy them very often?
No.
I bought one.
But I'm wondering in Albuquerque, you're like, yeah, every weekend we just are flying out the door.
That's like one of the things that like social media shows me. It shows me like the bad decisions that people make. There was like one that you could buy from liquor stores, and it was like, you know, like the jar that you make like sun tea in. There was one you could buy at like a liquor store, and it was just full of different things. And one of the ingredients was like 4 Loko.
Oh,
and
no.
you like, it was like 4 Loko, Buzz Ball, and like some sort of powder. You added water and then poured in a liquor, and it was like some sort of like, but this was like a pre-made thing that you could buy. I was like, what the fuck?
I thought like making their own jungle juice.
Yeah,
or something?
but you bought it at the liquor store.
Wow,
It
that
was
wouldn't fly here.
No.
But I mean, there are states with different liquor laws.
Lemonade is very good after the Malort.
Is it?
Everything's really good.
I like how you stole someone's food.
I don't usually like lemonade. No,
Let's see.
they changed their address. And the Uber Eats delivery after I picked up the food at the restaurant. I'm using the word restaurant very loosely when it comes to Wiener Schnitzel. It's so funny when I get to restaurants and I message the person. I'm like, sorry for the delay. The restaurant is very busy. And I always feel like pompous ass using the word restaurant about Wendy's or whatever. But
okay,
whatever.
Here's the one.
Wendy's stopped being a restaurant when they took away the ashtrays.
What's the thing with Wendy's now? People are like pissed about it. And like,
what's going on with them? I still like Wendy's.
I want to ask you about something, Smiley. So, do you have these? They're called Big Jugs.
Take your shirt off and let's find out.
I got some big jugs.
Yeah, Big Sips Jugs.
Fun fact: if I
gallons?
take off my T-shirt, I'm dressed exactly as Burt Reynolds from The Deliverance.
Oh,
wow.
And interesting.
That's a movie I've never wanted to see.
That's got nothing to do with what I'm asking.
Doesn't
Hold
it?
on. Let's see.
Glad you didn't say Ned Beatty.
Share screen.
Well, who dresses like Ned Beatty?
Aren't you glad he didn't say Ned Beatty?
Right. Because of Deliverance.
Knock, knock, banana. Knock, banana.
So these...
My character just went over a waterfall.
Do you guys sell the big jugs?
Oh, no. Fuck no.
So these to me are like the modern, or like what...
The rage only fucking...
The binge only rage gallon.
That's right.
That the kids all drank after COVID.
The COVID drink.
Yeah. Did you ever hear about this? So kids
Binge
after
only? What do you mean?
So after COVID, kids
During
COVID, kids would wash out like a milk jug and mix like grain alcohol and Kool-Aid in it, and it was yours. And they called it a binge only rage gallon. You just
because
drink
you're what? Supposed to drink it all at once?
Or blackout rage gallon.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
The thing was, you couldn't share drinks anymore because people were sick.
Yeah, so you had your own.
So
Tampico. They say it's Tampico and vodka.
Because these are people that care about health, so they don't want to share germs, but they were just fine with drinking a gallon.
So they black out.
Yep.
Blackout rage gallon.
Oh, my goodness. In high school, one of my best friends, I had a party at my house, and he had a beer bong, you know, the funnel with the tube, and put Everclear in it.
Oh, no. Oh, no, that would kill someone.
Yeah, he died in his 30s, which
Wow.
isn't as funny. But we were all 17.
Jesus.
when we were 17 when this happened, and I was not friends with him after. Then he got a heroin addiction in college, and
Okay.
I
that's
wasn't friends with him after him.
not
But
good.
it started with the Everclear And I remember it was me, him, and 2 girls were on my back patio at my parents' house. My parents are out of town. And he's like, I'm going to do this. And he does it and doesn't get all of it in, like starts, spin it up or whatever. And I remember the girls kind of backing up and going into the back the back door of the house. I go into the house. Right. I'm looking out the window, and he's out there by himself, like getting sick. And it was sad.
Oh, no,
it was funny at the time.
It literally says on the label,
all right,
don't drink without.
I found what I was talking about.
Beer in a beer bong, much less ever.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, Smiley. That comes in. Hold on, let me say okay to the cookies. So now I get these. Oh no, sorry, these are Slurp shots. My bad. That's not it either.
Oh no, we have those.
Wow. Okay.
Those are just Jell-O shots.
Let's see if I can find it.
It's not a very appetizing name.
Nothing.
Slurp shot.
Hey, you should see how they market alcohol nowadays.
Oh yeah,
it's so dumb. They're all like, "What's this, bent dick?" Okay, whatever. What's the flavor?
That's
it's banana flavored.
I don't want that.
It's called bent dick.
I want the opposite effect. I don't want the bent. I want this.
What is this? It's a salty pretzel or something.
They
tried to put it some sort of like.
Is this a kink?
Yeah.
Is this a humiliation kink where you drink it and your dick goes flaccid? Wasn't that?
No. This is Buzzballs. Buzzballs has decided to put some sort of kink into every single one of their flavors.
Really?
So they renamed them. It's like, that's not green apple anymore. That's like some fucking kink apple now. And you're like, weird.
Stupid.
Now it's bent banana, and I'm like, well, that's fucking weird. All right,
bent dick. So you just went immediately bent dick.
Yeah, that's the one.
Douchebag lime.
Why not? Yeah, it's not a margarita anymore.
Oh, all right. So you were underage at one point. What was your drinking when you were underage?
I don't know. I hate Buzzballs. I wish they'd just go away.
Yeah.
What kind of beer?
Whatever. Early 90s, 1990. It was Natural Light and Olympia.
Oh,
so the cheap ones my dad had.
Olympia is the beer that I
forgot all about Olympia.
I referenced. First of all, you can't find it here. It's all Northwest, right?
This was Texas.
I love but you can't find it in Texas anymore. So what I love about that beer is the slogan. Do you remember the slogan?
No, I forgot all about that beer until the water. Just now.
Yeah, here you go. The slogan is, "It's the water." Okay, what the fuck does that mean? So if somebody goes like this, they go, "Ha!" You go, it's the water. Or they go, you go, yeah, it's the water. Like, what the fuck?
It just kind of makes your beer sound very watery.
Right? Because, like, what was it? Like,
pretty good beer. That's the water.
Well, I think it's because, like, Coors Light was, like, from the Rocky Mountain spring water. And Olympia's like, well, I like that theme. Just say it's the water.
But fewer syllables. It's water.
We ain't got enough money. I like that beer, though, Olympia. I've had it in... my grandfather used to drink it, too, because they had it here. And now you can only find it up in, like, Seattle and Washington
And
State.
Natural Light, it was supposedly... had a special lining in the can.
That was also.
Do you remember that?
That was Keystone.
Oh,
Light.
Okay. Is it
the
Keystone
bottled
Natural
beer,
Light?
The bottled
is that
beer
the same?
taste.
Those
in
are two different brands. Keystone.
Yes.
Okay. Keystone. It was like a bottle taste in a can. Yeah. That's probably got to be some bullshit.
Oh, horseshit. Really horseshit. I used to drink that.
Plus, I don't want whatever this special lining is. Like, what? That sounds like
they're all asbestos lined cans.
They're all.
It also makes the cans impossible to recycle. Oh, yeah. Cool.
But it tastes like it's in a beer bottle.
You know, the infinitely recyclable one.
Okay, what I really loved is like when the beer industry just really got competitive, and they were like, new bottle that has a swirl around the neck, so the beer swirls into your mouth faster, and you're like,
wow, I don't remember that.
Oh
one.
yeah,
I remember that one.
You do, and then the funny one is the wide mouth cans for Coors Light, like the refrigerator,
like a bigger hole in the can.
The refrigerator over there. When
I don't have a mouth, but if I did, it would be a double wide.
Are you hitting on me?
No, the refrigerator. It behind you. It's a
Coors Light
vending machine.
Yeah, it's a vending machine.
And it has a kick pedal at the bottom, and you kick the pedal and it talks.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't have a mouth, but if I did, I'd have a wide mouth.
Yeah. Like the specific, Coors Light wide mouth.
But that was like their...
AI robot.
That was like their, shtick for a while. They're like, you don't want the can with the small opening so you can't get it in your mouth faster.
That'll take forever to drink.
Is your beer taking forever to drink? Does your truck not have truck nuts?
Well, now we got nuts on the can.
Did you see? I can't think of what her name is.
Put your thumb here to shotgun.
Some pop star over the weekend started her tour, and she comes out on a big set of disco truck nuts.
Oh,
did you see this?
No, I want to know who it is.
Hold on, I don't remember.
Please tell me it's Dua Lipa. Please say it's Dua Lipa.
You have me
intrigued. Say it's
intrigued.
Dua Lipa.
Because this is something I missed while I was working.
Please don't be Tate McRae. Please don't be Tate McRae. I don't know if I'm even saying that right. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right.
There we go. Casey Musgrave.
Oh, I love her. Oh, my God. She's so...
Are you ready for this?
Talented and hot. I've seen her. I saw her at the Santa Fe Opera. She's amazing.
All right, let's watch this here.
Oh, my God. She's really great.
She's hanging from disco truck nuts.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my...
Yeah.
I don't know if I can...
Do you know her, Smiley?
I do.
She's like pop country, but good. She works with... She's done like some stuff with the Flaming Lips.
Yeah.
But she's on Disco Truck Nuts.
She's on Disco Truck Nuts.
She's on a Brian Wilson album. That's when I first came across her.
D's Truck Nuts. That's the name of the
keep
band.
Keep saying nice things about her so I can
she's
not
she's
look
just
at that.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Albuquerque.
Talented.
We're Disco Truck Nuts.
And she's got she seems like a good person.
Yeah, I think it's all in like jest. I mean,
yeah, for sure.
You know, I mean, they're Disco Truck Nuts. I mean, what else would you call them?
She kind of sticks it to MAGA a little bit without going out of her way to do it.
Yeah. There's
because they don't like that you're a country star and you're working with the Flaming Lips.
I saw another guy that did that over the weekend. He was like, I don't apologize to the 8 people that walked out of my show. Test. Is it better?
Breast pump going ham. That's kind of what I said last. It was
nice. Yeah.
It was like repeating.
Is it still bad? Yeah.
Sorry, doggy.
Did it fix?
Is it still making that sound?
Yeah.
He says back.
Inquiring.
Oh, all right, cool.
Back.
Yeah, I don't know what's causing that, man.
Is it still going on?
Yeah, we're good. They said we're all good.
So maybe was it like a repeating thud?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I blame Brody. She's all crazy. Crazy.
Did the cat get in the studio?
No.
That
So I've gotten into Metallica recently.
Wait, what?
But not this. Yeah, it's the same that you and I have talked. I've listened to what I should have said was I've listened to Metallica for the first time in 30 years recently.
Okay.
And I did the first 3-4 albums.
Great stuff.
Take an edible on an afternoon.
Great stuff.
And I was like, oh my God, I haven't listened to these albums since I got so pissed off at them in the early 90s, and I got rid of every Metallica record, and I thought you might enjoy this conversation.
Yeah,
and then I got to Justice for All, and I was like, oh my God, even this one, no bass, whatever. It's fine. And then I got the Black Album, and I was like, okay, this is the one that like
we're starting to turn
kind of
here.
screwed with me when I was 16, and I saw him on that tour, and I put the Black Album on. And the first song, I'm just like,
I see, can I find it?
Halfway through the record, I'm just like, I mean, by the time we got to Unforgiven and Nothing Else Matters, I was just like, these are not good. And
and then after that, it just was.
And I was like, okay, this isn't just me projecting. I'm like trying to listen to it with fresh ears, and I'm like, okay.
What about Load and Reload?
And then like a week or two later, I listened to Load, and then I listened to Reload. Those are just so forgettable, and like each one, like look on Wikipedia, it's like 78 minutes. I'm like, really? And then the next album, Reload, 79 minutes. Like, really? What the fuck?
You're just angry.
You just have to keep it. All right, it's got to fill every moment of the CD. And
Saint anger, y'all. Damn it.
Jesus Christ. But I when I go through discographies, I usually don't listen to bands I don't like. But I don't ever just stop. Like, oh, that's about it. Like, I just go through it, keep going, and you know, usually I like the person.
You just
in general.
truck on through.
Somebody,
like,
a lot of people put out bad albums every once in a while.
Sure, all
you know?
these B-sides are okay. I haven't heard
it doesn't
these.
mean I
haven't listened
love
to
them, but like,
I love Weezer, and I haven't listened to the new one yet.
But I listen
Not
to
a
like
single
a
song.
lot of 60s bands. I listen to their 80s stuff at least once or twice to check it out. You know, that's all I'm saying. So this band, I was like, I'm not just going to stop, but I'm going to keep listening because apparently some of their albums more recently are better. But how could they not be better?
How would you know?
Certain people on YouTube that give like the best, you know, the album Metallica albums ranked. Basically, I like to watch some of those videos of like some bands I like just to see like.
Do you ever watch those things? Like here's how I am. If somebody goes, we're gonna rank the 100 best songs of all time, immediately I'm like, oh hell yeah. And I know.
Why would you do that to
I'm
yourself?
going to be mad.
Right?
I know I'm going to be mad.
I don't like that. There's like one YouTube channel. He does like, you know, top 10 debut albums, top worst albums ever from, you know, metal or whatever. I just like him as a writer or whatever.
Yeah.
So I watched like his Metallica rankings basically. And I'm like,
Right.
okay, some of these, whatever. Apparently they got thrashier later. I'm like, whatever. You lost me as a fan like 30 years ago. And I know you felt the same way.
Yeah, I saw that.
That was me with the Pixies.
Mm-hmm. Why is that? Because when?
Kim Deal left the band.
Yeah,
when was that? Like 10 years ago, though? You mean, or back in the days she left, or what?
No.
In the 90s when she left?
No. Still a huge fan back then. They were still collaborating.
Because she left
recently.
like kind of more recently, right?
Yeah,
but
that was the one. Because I saw them tour when they were all together again.
Right.
I saw them like 3 times. And then they're like, Kim's out of the band.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, you're not the Pixies anymore.
And they had the new lady. Yeah.
My new.
Do they do? Sorry to interrupt, but did they do like Gigantic? Do they do like her songs like with Kim's? With the new lady singing? I was there and I don't even remember. So maybe they didn't because I saw them in Santa Fe.
I don't think
I don't
so,
think
yeah.
they did.
Yeah,
I don't think they did.
No, they didn't.
I mean, you might not want to. I don't kind of blame them for not doing that.
My favorite thing recently
But they have like 2 new albums and I have not fucking listened to either of them.
My new thing recently, though, is I forget that like not every person in the world is like a music like fucking huge fan nerd. Yeah. So I'm like at work and my coworker's like, "Man, have you seen the new episode of Reacher on Amazon?" Like, no, they're like, "Oh, the ending song is so perfect. It fits like what happens exactly. It's that song from the end of Fight Club,
right?"
And I go,
"The
Pixies?" And he's like, "I guess."
Where is my mind?
Like, what the fuck? Like the Pixies, where's my mind?
That's when I woke up during Fight Club. I went with my girlfriend at the time, and then the credits run. I'm like, oh hey, there's a Pixies song.
You're all like that. Are you talking about track 9 off of Doolittle?
Yeah, I want to talk about something. I meant to talk about this earlier, but there was what's his name? One of Lennon's sons, not Julian, the other one, Sean Ono Lennon or whatever. Yeah, he did this interview, and I saw clips of it over the weekend.
Is it recent? He's kind of crazy, I've been told.
I mean, he seemed like I liked because he does it. He does the band with Les Claypool, Lennon Claypool Delirium, whatever it's called. Anyway, so they're talking about different stuff, and they bring up MTV, and his take on MTV, I kind of dug it like quite a bit. He was like, the guy was like, how do you feel about like, you know, the loss of like MTV? Like MTV is still around, but it's not MTV.
Right.
And he's like, I feel like MTV was like the town square. He's like, you know, it was a place where we all could look, and there was the culture. Now, with that, and this is where I liked it. He's like, with that, you could look over at it and go, I like that. I like what's going on over there. I'm going to go over there and I'm going to follow everything around that. And he goes, or you could go, you know what? I don't like that. And you knew you didn't like it, so you actively walked away and found a different culture and went to different paths. He's like, now you have like no fucking idea of like where anything is. There is no culture or there's like just so many cultures, and they're all over the place, and
it's spread out.
Yeah. And I was like, this is a really good take on what's going on right now with music. He was just like, music is just scattered to the wind. But at least with the MTV, there was like a focal, and you would be like, well, I don't like this.
It's kind of like with news.
Yeah. I'm going to go find I'm going to go find the opposite of this. Or I do like this. I'm going to listen to more of it, you know?
I mean, well, I remember like the things I liked came on between 2 and 4.
Yeah. Yes.
And I'd watch it.
Like I remember when I was a kid,
my brother would be like, God damn it, are you putting on No Doubt again? I'm like, yes, I am.
Yeah.
I'm going to full blast.
Well, what I remember as a kid, I didn't like the music my sister liked, but I did like Headbangers Ball. And I was like, I like this because it seems a little edgier. And then as I got older, you know, you turn on MTV during the day and you'd be like, some of this is good and some of it's shit. And then 120 Minutes would come on and you'd be like, yeah. And you like that. Like 120 Minutes was pretty dope. Yeah. And then it agreed with you. Like, I remember like the Dead Milkmen were on MTV one time. And I was at school, and this kid at school was like, did you see that Dead Milkmen band? I was like, I did. That shit was amazing. And I just loved it. And like, it was just a weird, that's a really awesome take. He was like, it was like the town square. You could go over there and be like, well, this is where culture's at. And you could go, all right, everybody's here. I either want to be with everybody, or I don't like this at all. I'm going to go away from this, which people did, you know.
VH1.
Well, much music. But I mean, like, you know, you were like,
I'm sorry, I don't know how to understand people that don't like music. I'm like,
well, I'm
either
saying,
you like this
what I'm
music
saying
or
is,
you like that.
No, what I'm saying is you walked up and you saw what MTV was playing, and you're like, well, I don't like this music. I'm going to go find the music I like. You know, like,
yeah, I just said VH1.
Like, you're already invested at
Depeche
some point.
Mode,
like,
yeah.
Oh,
but there was at least
Depeche Mode Depeche Mode was MTV, dude.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, who was not MTV though? Dead Milkmen. Punk.
Do you remember
punk
that
music.
the video where he's like, enjoy the silence?
Well, I mean, by the time they got to that album, they were huge. But leading up to that, when it was People Are People, they weren't like they were on MTV, but they weren't really MTV. They were like edgy. And I remember going like, I was like,
that video was
10,
great.
and I was like, this is like a lot different than anything. So last night I was out dancing. I was talking about and I was about to leave. It was 80s night at Sister, and just when I was going to leave, Depeche Mode came on. I was like, I think I'm going to go back in and dance some more. And it was Grabbing Hands, Grab All They Can, whatever that song is.
Grabbing hands, grab all you can. Man, Dave
you asked me earlier what song it was.
I'm a huge fan of Depeche Mode.
That dude.
Ask Chris. Like, I will sing Depeche Mode at
karaoke.
At karaoke, despite the fact that it is a monotone drone.
Despite the fact no one is wanting you to sing this.
Yes. And I'm like,
everyone's like, what is happening here?
What is this happening? I'm like, I love this song, and I love this so much.
They're all love it or like it or hate it. It was a good measuring stick, MTV. I agreed. You know, like, I remember when the 90s were happening, and I thought, you know, I loved the grunge music, and I like that. And then all of a sudden the 2000s happened, and TRL Live came in, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
No, but that was so good because people actually changed music.
They did. And I didn't
Actual viewer votes mattered.
I didn't understand that, Smiley, until I watched. They did a whole e-biography on TRL, the TRL like time period of MTV, and TRL hired people that were good, that were trained to suss out record labels trying to promote their bands through it, and so they would kick out those calls. And so literally you had like I like the problem was you had like 13-year-old girls calling in wanting NSYNC, but they literally the record labels did not want Backstreet Boys to come back. If it wasn't for 13-year-old girls, then NSYNC wouldn't have made it, because they were like calling TRL like daily, like and like they influenced the music industry. And where can that happen nowadays? Nowhere. I mean, they pipe to you what they want you to play. They pipe to you, what they want you to watch. It's near impossible.
I was about to say briefly, like a place like MySpace would do something, and maybe it's like TikTok now, but I don't want to. Are you
going to do MySpace when it comes back?
No, and I'm never going to do TikTok. And
no, I'm going to do MySpace. You haven't heard about the MySpace stuff?
No.
So the two guys that own MySpace want to relaunch it.
I thought.
Oh my god, this sounds terrible.
Speaking of NSYNC, I thought the dude from NSYNC.
No, they've sold it.
They sold it since then.
So the two guys that own it now want to relaunch it as the non-algorithm social media.
Oh, I did see that.
No algorithms, no anything, and it's just literally a fucking town hall for all.
You remember when you
good
just actually
but
made
it's a
friends
little
with people?
it's a little late on the social media thing for me. I'm like, dude, I don't want a new one.
So here's what I'll do.
It's kind of a requirement for my.
I'll create the Little Bobbie page for you.
Okay.
And I'll run it.
Okay.
Well, that could be good or bad.
I've just seen so many social medias come up, and the ones that have come up and gone away immediately, I'm glad I didn't join those. The ones that are still going, like TikTok, I'm still glad I haven't joined that.
Hey, you know what?
That's part of the reason why I was like, I cannot do more social media. I'm like, oh my god, it's too much.
I went to school to learn how to code HTML.
Yeah.
And if MySpace is back, that means I could do my own page again.
That's right.
And I could put that new order video, and it could take a while to load, but it'll be cool when it does
it'll
load.
Be faster
and
now
people went to my page, and they know I like a new order.
I'm sorry, Little Bobbie. This is where I think I don't.
I'm better at coding now.
Here's where I don't understand why you're not going to do it. Why would you not want people to have to go to your page to figure out if they're in the top 8 or not?
Because I'm not single. If I was single, I'd do whatever we're talking about. I'll do it.
People need to know. People need to know where they stand with you. They need to know where they're at in the pecking order.
I think you're not judging enough.
Yeah, you're telling me I can go. Sorry, you didn't make the top 8.
No. Maybe buy me a beer next time you see me, and you'll be in the top 8.
Oh, maybe you won't be in my top 8.
Well, Bobby, I noticed I wasn't in your top 8.
Someone doesn't like top 8.
I've had sex with all 8 people that are in the top 8, and it was good sex, so I'm required there.
Now do you have to put them in the top 8?
And I'm hoping to have sex again with them.
So do you move them around depending on like the memory of the sex you had, or are you having sex with them again? That's a good question.
Or I want to. Yeah.
See, you can do anything with the top 8 that you want.
See, someone says demote someone just for spite. You're goddamn right, I will.
That's exactly how it works.
Fucking A. You know.
I was at a party the other week and someone's like, I don't think those shoes match. And I'm like, you're off my top 8.
Off the list.
You're off the list.
I remember being
you were my
like,
friend.
I'm going to put this girl in my top 8 and she's going to notice.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was definitely a thing. You're all,
except the thing
I don't know how to talk to girls yet, but I know how to do this.
Yeah. Everybody noticed. That was the problem. Who the fuck did he put in his top 8?
Little Bobbie put Sarah in the top 8.
He only has like attractive women. It's like a little thirsty.
We
don't use that word yet.
I feel like where they started to fail is they were like, well, now it's a top 10, and now it's a top 20, and it's
you could like switch it. And I was like, nah,
no,
it doesn't mean this.
I feel like
anymore.
We need 8, maybe less.
8 was, I think 8 was perfect.
Yeah, top 8.
It was very hard to decide.
We'd all still be using it, but they ruined it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now Facebook came around and it was just a lot more pleasant.
We'd all be using that, and then it's not. And we'd all still be using that.
I can't wait, man.
And now I'm like, I would love to go back to coding my own page.
Me too. Like, I just love the artistic. You could do the backgrounds. You could put your own song.
Everyone's page was different.
Like you had an intro song, people came on your page, it's all you know. It was dope. You know, so I'm for it. So you're not going to do it.
No, I've already told myself I cannot do.
You will not be in the top 8.
Social media.
You will not be in the top 8.
Because I won't be on there.
He's making zines.
I'm gonna make a page for you,
and then I'm gonna do stone tablets.
And
next.
Then, see, I'm gonna make a page for you.
Farther back in time.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and like
smoke signals.
See, I'm gonna make a page for you.
I'm gonna put it in the stone so it lasts forever.
And then I'm gonna DM people shit. I'll be all, hey, your band sucks, and they'll be all, what the fuck you, and they'll see you in person, they'll just punch you right in the face.
I loved Facebook
or MySpace, you mean?
No, I loved Facebook because the transition between MySpace and Facebook was a fun area.
Oh, hell yeah. Somebody says MIDI beats blasting Last Resort like it was a Sega game on tilt. Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. I can't wait.
But see, no, that's why I want to go back because Facebook was amazing when it came out.
Yes.
But then...
You know, I thought it was too vanilla. Like, there was no art involved in it.
Everyone had the same page. Everyone, like, same format. You couldn't change the format. That was annoying, but I got used to it.
Yeah.
And I slowly got drilled into just being fucking that thing.
Well, I'm with you on TikTok. I don't do TikTok.
Man.
I don't do Snapchat.
I was walking downtown a week or two ago outside of some hipster coffee shop, and this guy walks up to me going in the coffee shop with his phone in my face, say hi to TikTok, and I just stared at him. He goes, all right, fuck off, pussy. And as he walked
Serious?
by... Yeah, and as he walked by, I turned around and I went full Little Bobbie on him, unfortunately, and I was like, fuck you, motherfucker. Come back here and say that to me. And he was like, I want to go fuck your mom. And he was like going into the coffee shop. And I was just like, fuck you and your social media. Fucking asshole. I don't even care if I'm on somebody's waving a phone around, but don't fucking tell me what to fucking do.
Yeah.
I can't stand
And I just thought I was sad. I was sad for him within
Yeah.
a few minutes. And I was like, these people, like, you're just like, that's your life? You know, just say hi to the Chinese government. Okay.
Say hi to the Chinese government.
Hi.
I see. What's funny to me is like Little Bobbie from 20 years ago wouldn't have put up with that.
I mouthed off to this dude, so
He's still.
Yeah,
I'm glad he didn't stab me.
He's got a wife and kids now.
Yeah,
He's
but-
got to calm down a little bit.
Maybe
I was just like, you do that to women too? Like, that's fucking rude.
it is
Right.
rude.
That's straight up assault.
Like, I've never
assault,
brother.
brother.
done that with Facebook. Like, just, hey, say hi to my live thing going right now to somebody I didn't know and I did not pre-approve that with.
And I'll be all, you need to talk to my agent.
A total stranger
down
on
right
the
now.
street.
No, I agree with you. I think it's terrible. Like people are always like, "Oh, you need to do like more like live stream," and I'm like, "No, I don't want to fucking walk up to people." So like when we did the Albuquerque Comic-Con, they made me walk around and talk to the people that were there.
You hated it.
I fucking hated doing it. I mean, I'll do it, but it's one of those things where you're first of all you're at a Comic-Con.
I got to watch him live from the nice refrigerated couch.
Yeah.
As we watched him walk around and hate every minute of it.
You knew I did. You knew I hated
Oh,
it.
I know, it was
You
amazing
knew
to
I
watch.
hated it.
That was all. And he's hating that right now.
Yeah.
And he's hating that.
And you know that kid smells, right? That kid's got bad body odor. You can tell. So these are people. They make you walk around at a Comic-Con and talk to people. Well, these are people who aren't social folks.
They're not there to talk.
So then you'll get them in front of the microphone, and they'll be like, "Oh, this is my time to shine." And they're terrible.
They like clam up or
no,
too much,
or they're over the top too much and say things, and you're like, "All right, we gotta walk away now." Oh, that sounds racist. Bye. Walking away.
Anyway,
let's walk away from that. You know,
Ming was usually on it before you. He's like, "And we're leaving,
and we're moving along, moving along." Yeah. So yeah, and then we finally found a dude with birds, and then I was having a good time with it. I was like, okay.
That was the only time you looked like you were having a good time.
You
had a bird on your head.
I had a bird on my head. I had a parrot on my head.
Oh shit, dude, this is cool.
Yeah. I was like, okay, I feel like I'm on like Letterman or something, you know. But yeah, walking like doing like crowd work is fine. Like if I had to do it downtown, first of all, downtown's not a place you want to do that. Like, was this downtown where you were at?
It was on 2nd, just around Cole and Lead.
People are stupid.
It was a very...
They're like
swinging coffee shop that I do not want to walk into now because I'm like, those are the kind of people that go in there.
Well, people like you have all these like new people that go downtown and like mouth off to people or do shit like that, and you're like, you wonder why there's like shootings. Like you're fucking with people. Like you know, people don't want to be fucked with. You know.
Oh, did you see our Albuquerque road rage that went viral?
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh yeah,
dude.
Oh,
so
yeah.
like everybody's bringing this up. So for people who don't live here, we have like gangster people.
We have a problem going on, man.
Well, no, like okay, people here are gangster that you would never think are gangster, right? So there's a road rage incident that's going around on social media and everything that happened here. So no one knows what happened pre. So the video starts.
Video starting.
The woman gets out of the car.
They have one from the.
Oh, do they?
From the.
I haven't seen that.
From like the gas station.
So why did she get out of the car?
He cut her off.
Okay, so a guy in a big white truck cuts off this woman in a little car and her kids.
Yeah.
She gets out of the car with a bat.
Her kid's bat.
Her kid's bat.
Oh, man.
Walks over to the back of the truck and smashes out the back window of the dude's truck.
Very quickly and matter-of-factly.
Yeah, and then goes and gets back.
Kind of casually walks back to her car. She's not like running back like, I'm out of here.
And like you can watch the body language of the truck where he's just kind of like, what the fuck?
Stunned.
And all of a sudden she takes off and he just fucking hauls ass and just fucking rear ends her, like mashes the back of her car
and drives her around like a circle of an intersection, keeps shoving the car,
drives her straight into like a different lane, a different street, and just he's like, and then he does the same thing. He's like, I guess if that's just how the status quo is, and he just drives off.
And then they both drove off.
But here's the funny part. Here's the funny part. He's like the most New Mexico of all because he has no license plate. So they haven't caught him yet. Or them. I don't know about him. Them.
He's got a big old white beard.
Oh, I didn't see it. I couldn't tell. So him. But, like, he has no license plate, so they haven't caught him yet. But they caught her, and they got her for, like, all kinds of shit. Because she had kids in the car.
Kids in the car.
Yeah, they're all first off.
Putting them in
you
child
should not
endangerment.
have done this.
Yeah, child endangerment. Yeah.
And then he rammed the kid with the kids in the car. Man,
oh, dude. Someone's like, I can't believe they got her for all these things. And I was like, well, they're going to get him for attempted murder or vehicular manslaughter. Like, they're going to, vehicular murder or whatever.
No one was injured.
Yeah.
It'd be attempted.
Yeah. And they're going to get all that. I mean, he's not going to... If he catch him, they're going to get him. I mean, they're going to put it to him.
But it was the most New Mexico thing I'd ever seen because he just sat there and stewed.
For like a second, you could tell. Like, you can tell. He's like, what the fuck?
And then just...
Fuck this. I got a cow catcher on the front.
My God.
All right, so this reminded me. So when I worked for a company that's not around anymore, but we had Chevrons. And I would go to the different Chevrons and fix like components on the gas pumps. And we had work trucks, and I got pulled over in one of the work trucks because the registration was expired. So they gave me a ticket in the work truck for registration being expired. I'm like, I don't own the truck; it's not mine. But I had to go to fucking city court.
What? To
go like deal with this. So they're like, well, yeah, you go with city court and, you pay whatever and we'll reimburse you. I'm like, okay. Well, they go get the registration done. So I go to city court. I go in there and like it's like this big room with a judge, and the judge has like a TV on a arm that's like down there, and they're like moving the cases like onto the TV for her to look at. And she's all the city of Albuquerque versus blah blah blah. And this woman comes up, like literally there's like an old lady who walks up. She was speeding, and she walks up and just starts crying at the podium and all this shit. But the best one by far was this like Latino woman. They bring her up there and they're like, so Miss Ramirez, you were, according to the police officer, you were reckless driving all down the street, and you had your kids in the car. And she's all, I don't think I was reckless driving at all. And the judge is like, okay, well, the police officer here says you told him that the kids had a really rough day at school, so you wanted to give them an exciting time, so you were driving all over the street. She's like, no, he's a liar. And I'm sitting there like, this is pretty fucking amazing. I can't believe I'm like literally witnessing this amazing. She's like, you told the police officer the kids had a really tough day, so you drove erratically to give them like a joy, a thrill. She's like, no, he's a liar. And I'm like, who would lie about that? Like, that is amazing. Like, I would have been like, yeah, I did that. You're right. I'm a fucking weirdo. I don't know.
Yeah, just own that. That is in fact what I told the officer. They had a great time.
Yeah. I was trying to make him laugh. I was doing all of
that on purpose.
I'd have been like, well, I was trying to make him laugh, and go out. Like someone just said, go Albuquerque, GTA Albuquerque, right?
He's a
my
liar.
dad told a story as a cop when I was a little kid. Big Bobby pulling somebody over. You know how fast you were going down the highway, etc. And why were you going so fast? Well, you see that grasshopper on my windshield right there? I was trying to get it to fly off, so I was like speeding up to see it.
As a cop, I would have been like,
okay,
all right, that's pretty good. I like that.
Let's just get it off and do it slower.
All right, you got me on that one.
Don't you have windshield wipers? I don't know. It seems cruel.
I was out of windshield wiper fluid, and you know how that is. I'll tell you though. Here's where I would, as a police officer,
I would
be like,
wings, right? Apparently, this get you like airborne. He'll be fine.
Well, as a police officer in today's age, I would feel sympathy for them, because I had a newer car, and my newer car goes. I turn the car on, and it starts up, and then the whole dash goes, windshield wiper fluid low, and I'm like, okay, clear out. Back up the car. I'm driving down the road. Windshield wiper fluid low, and I'm like, "What the fuck? I can't see like speed, anything."
What? It's super important.
Yeah, I was like, "Who gives a fuck?" It's the windshield wiper fluid, and part of the reason I got rid of the car. But so, like, if they were like, well, I didn't know how fast I was going, it was telling me my windshield wiper fluid was low. There's a goddamn grasshopper on the windshield. He's driving me crazy. The algorithms.
You're trying to make the moves on a lady, and then the voice starts, windshield wiper fluid. I'm sorry, I can't turn it off.
Windshield wiper fluid low.
Okay, I'm going to come back when you get a different car. That's kind of weird.
I will. I'll just get a different car.
Can you not afford windshield wiper fluid? You're poor.
Where do you put it in?
I don't even know. It blew my mind. I was like, do I really need to know this every 5 minutes?
Hey, just in case you need your windshield wiped. It's fucking low. You can't do it right now.
So I'm driving around trying to find a homeless person with the rag and the fucking spray bottle to get the windshield clean. Officer, and I don't know what speed I'm going.
Hey, there was a guy like asking for change outside my work the other day, and I gave him a rag and some Windex, and he didn't think that was a funny joke.
Did you really do this?
Yeah.
You're an asshole.
I thought I was being nice. All right. I was like, stop fucking ruining people's cars. Here's Windex and an actual fucking terry cloth rock. Like, do that. And he's like,
all right.
I thought I don't know. He was very salty about it, and I had to kick him out.
Man.
I'm like, I gave this guy gifts. Do your job better. And he's like very salty about it.
I wonder why.
I don't know why.
I don't know why.
I don't know why. You try to help people.
GTA Albuquerque. They should do a GTA here, right? Uh-oh.
Oh, no. What happened there?
I moved.
Brody! Hey!
I do.
She's ready. She's like, I'm done. She's all smiley nose. I don't know. So the new issue of Pak Tao is out.
Yes.
What's so what do you do when you don't like a band? Do you trash them in there?
No.
You just don't talk about it?
I just don't mention it.
Really?
Like, I don't. It's only happened like maybe twice in like 2 issues. Like, maybe even only once. Because usually I just don't go to those shows.
Just walk off?
I really don't like a band, or walk off. But there was like one where I was like, okay, I'm just going to skip over
You know what's going to happen, though?
You're all, you know what I think about your band? Here's some Windex and a towel.
Here's what's going to happen to you, though. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. You're going to start doing this. People are going to like anticipate it, and bands that are new are going to come in and see this, and they're going to be want to be in it. They're going to watch you walk in, and they're going to watch you walk out mid-performance. They're going to know you walked out, and they're going to be upset about it, and they're going to hit you up about it. This is coming. You know this, right? All right.
And then I'll just blame it on the kids. Oh, had to go, had kids.
Okay.
You can't say I don't have kids.
You know what's going to happen then? Well, our next show is...
Oh, and I'd love to come to that, but I still have kids that weekend.
All right.
They're still there.
Ever since...
Welcome to my life.
If you ever have
Bobby.
a kid, it's just like perfect excuse for everything. You just
I'll
say,
just be like,
kids,
I have a miniature wiener dog. She's old, temperamental.
I have to go home and let my kids out.
And then you'll be at Launchpad. Here's the other one. You'll be at Launchpad, and people will just come over and sit down and be like, "Hey, I'm la la la," and just wanted to introduce myself and like to tell you about my band, and I'd like for you to come see them.
At least they're introducing themselves, because
that's true.
Not to sound like an asshole, but sometimes because I try to make myself recognizable, people just come up to me like, "Hey, Bobby,"
it's coming,
and I'm like, "Hey," and I don't know who somebody is, and
oh no, that's the thing.
Usually it's because it's a guy. It's a guy. Usually it's because it's a guy.
It's always a guy.
No, I'm sorry. You're not a girl. You don't have a name. Just please stop talking to me.
You're married. You don't need that now.
No, and my wife would be like, "Who was that you're having a conversation with?" I'm like, "I don't know." She's like, "Well, they knew you." I'm
Some
like,
dude.
That's what I was going for 10 years ago. I was trying to make people know me. But
yeah, and then now here you go. See, that's the thing.
Still know me.
Now you're on the journalist side of it, and now all of a sudden they're all, "Hey, how's it going?" They're you 10 years ago, going up to what's his name, Captain America. You know, "Hey, how's it going, Brett?"
Oh yeah,
buy you a drink.
I remember being told, "That's Captain America over there," and I was like, "Oh, then we should probably play better when he's around."
Right. Right.
I'll stop purposefully fucking up.
Oh, good, as I was gonna fucking ruin this show before he showed up. I was consciously gonna just screw this one up.
"Hey, little Bobby, you think I can get in the next zine? You think I can get in there?" And you're gonna be like, "Ah."
I mean, it does say, if you want to like invite us to a show, send us an email.
There it is.
Send us a message, or if you want to complain about how much paper we're wasting.
Killer!
I'm not gonna call it waste.
How many insects died when they cut that tree down?
How much coal is being used to fire the plant that's running the internet?
I'm sorry, are you chopping that tree with an axe?
Yeah.
This dead one?
Yeah. All right. I feel like we've done enough damage. You probably should go DoorDash some more, right?
Got to make money to drive home.
Can you stop? That dog is like so mad at you. I tried to get her to like you during the break.
I know.
She was not having it.
I'm usually a dog person.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't even like dogs.
She loves
you.
Loves him.
Oh, dogs love
she's
me.
over there all the time.
The feeling is not mutual. Dogs freaking love me.
Oh my gosh. So my girlfriend has this dog, and it's the most lovely dog. And she will come and like, she gets so excited when I come over, the dog. And then like when we're in bed, the dog will come jump in the bed and lay with me, and she gets upset. She's all, "The dog doesn't lay with me." And I'm like, I don't know why. Like, I don't know what you do. And I feel bad for her because she loves that dog so much.
The dogs want some male energy.
I think they do, yeah. I told her, I was like, well, I think the dog is in love. Because, they will fall in love. Like, she's in love with Smiley. She loves him. She treats Smiley better than she treats me.
Maybe she thinks I'm attacking him or
Could
something.
be.
Well, it all came down to one time.
Yeah.
She pooed in the room.
In my parents' bedroom.
And I cleaned it, and I lied about it.
Yeah.
And for some reason, she remembered that, and I'm like her best friend. I was like, oh no, we'll just clean this up.
Yeah.
We'll just clean this up. It never happened.
She also rode in the car with you. She likes you, yeah. She does. She loves him, and she loves Billy. Now, it took Smiley one car ride and one night to love him. It took her 3 months to like Billy. Billy lived here. Billy would get up like for 3 months. He would get up in the middle of the night to go pee, and she would go like he was like killing us
in the middle of every night,
every fucking night. And I would be like, "It's Billy."
You know,
he lives.
You know, what's more disruptive than your roommate peeing in the middle of the night is the dog barking about it.
Yep.
My wife is like, "Do you have to go there in the bathroom in the middle of the night and make all the noise?" Like, it could be worse. There could be a dog screaming about it the entire time.
There could be a small wiener dog screaming her guts out.
We're all being murdered.
Because I had a beer before bedtime.
Right?
I didn't think you were a beer kind of guy.
I love beer. I try not to drink it as much as I inherently want to. I just love it.
Before we get out of here, do you guys want to watch my music go around commercial?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. I meant to play it earlier, but I forgot. I'll play the short one. I think it's this one. You guys ready?
Yep.
Hey, welcome to Music Go Round, where we buy, sell, and trade.
The long one. Stop.
Welcome to Music Round. You guys looking to sell or trade today? Yes.
That used musical instrument you have in the back of your closet, that could be treasure. Bring it down to Music Around, where we buy, sell, and trade used musical instruments.
That's my Music Around commercial. Yeah.
Nice.
I got paid to do that.
Yeah,
Who did the filming?
I don't know his name.
Chris is slowly getting a better acting resume than me.
Right? Yeah. There's a longer one I played at the break that me and Marty and Mo and Simo are in. Yeah.
I've only been in the movie. I've been in the movie Paul, and that's about it.
Was it Paul? I thought you were in.
Yeah,
wait a
dude.
minute.
That's
Wait
awesome.
a minute.
You
You
were
were in the movie
Paul.
Paul, but I thought you were in the movie. Shit, the one that was like a Star Wars, the Star Wars one. Fanboys.
No, this is similar.
I thought you were in Fanboys.
This is about some nerds. Paul is with Seth Rogen as the alien.
You were dressed as like a Star Trek
I was
person.
Captain Picard in the background. They were recreating San Diego Comic Con at the Albuquerque Convention Center, and they needed nerds in the background.
Oh, I'm gonna have to watch it
Why
again.
did I think you were in Fanboys?
I don't know, but we got like $1,000 for 2 days and a ton of food.
Yeah,
it was so fun.
Oh, I know. Was it like well catered?
Oh yeah,
they've
Nick Frost and Simon Pegg movie.
Heck yeah, dude.
They filmed Fanboys here too.
I don't know that one.
Really? Mm-hmm. It's got Dan Fogler in it, and I partied with that guy. He's a dope ass motherfucker.
This one had Jason Bateman, Kristen Wiig, Sigourney Weaver's in it.
Yeah.
Steven Spielberg does like one line.
No, Paul's really good. I forgot about that.
It's a great one. It's kind of flew under the radar. Wasn't a huge hit, but I love it. Every 10 years, I'm like, oh yeah, it's a great movie.
I might watch that tonight.
It's good. It's
Fanboys is where like their friend is dying, and so they go to the Star Wars.
Yeah,
they want to go to Lucas,
and that was filmed in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Yeah, they want to go to what was his ranch called? Skywalker Ranch, and see that they want to steal the copy of like the prequel or something. And anyway, they hate Star Trek fans. And I thought, and so there's a scene where they get in a fight with a bunch of Star Trek fans, and I thought you were in that. Huh?
No.
Interesting.
I wore my Captain Picard outfit. I shaved the top of my head, and then I put white around, like white paint around here, so I looked like Jean-Luc. And I walked around with a Simon Pegg action figure for like 2 days in front of Simon Pegg, just kind of casually.
Did he know?
And then one day he was like, "Hey man, because you weren't supposed to, talk to the stars. Don't ask him for autographs. Don't do anything like that." But I just had it, and I had a pin. And he goes, "You want me to sign that?" And I was like, "I had a marker immediately." And he's like, "Dang, cool,
did he sign it?"
Yeah,
nice.
I was like, "Cool."
Yeah, so you were fine. He's like, I did not talk to him at all. Let's put this thing here. I mean,
that's pretty funny.
Label to camera. Label to the star's face.
Yeah. Do you want me to sign that? He knew.
Yeah.
That's great. I've met some people, and like the best is when you meet somebody and somebody shows up with something like that, and they're like nerded out about it. They're like, "Oh hell yeah, dude! Like, where the hell did you get this?" They're like, "This is dope as shit." You know, and they kind of trip out on it.
Yeah.
But
that was so fun.
Yeah, you're a huge Star Trek guy, so I was like, oh wow. So one of my favorite things that happened to me is one of my last jobs sent me to Las Vegas for like 10 days to work. Las Vegas, Nevada. Well, it just so happened the Star Trek convention was happening at the Bellagio.
Was it in August? They have it every August.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was in August. And
it's huge.
Some of our friends were there that are no longer with us, but they were at the convention because they were big Star Trek fans. And they were in town, and I saw they were in town, and I was like, oh, what are you guys doing in town? They're like, we're in town for the Star Trek convention. I'm like, well, I'm also in town. So me and our friend Kale decided to go over there. And we don't go to the daytime stuff. We like end up at the karaoke. It was called Klingon Karaoke. Right? So we walk in. Right. We walk into this. You know how you're like in a hotel in one of those like convention rooms in the hotel. They're just like massive, like big ass rooms that they do, you know, like whatever. Like they're like, you guys want to rent this room for a band or a dance or a prom or whatever. It's one of those rooms, right? So we walk in. Half the room, I'd say 60 to 70% of the room is in full costume. Star Trek. And I'm like looking around, and there are 3 Klingons on stage doing Journey in Klingon. They're singing it in the Klingon language. And I look at Kale and I go, well, this is surreal. And he goes, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, I just took some acid earlier.
What?
This is fucking with me, man. He's really fucking with me.
So they used to have up until 2009 the Star Trek Experience in Vegas. It was there for like 10 years, maybe 10.
I went to that.
I went to that and
at
took
the
some
Hilton.
acid.
At the Hilton,
I took some acid and I spent like the whole day and evening there, and then the next day just hanging out
no
sober.
Shit.
But I was like, holy shit! I walked into my TV because you could go onto the bridge.
Let me tell him about this. So
much fun.
I go with my mom and my dad
into the TV.
That's what it felt like because you're walking down the corridors of
Yes.
the Enterprise D, and then you go onto the bridge.
Yes,
and you can walk around the bridge.
All right, so Smiley. So
all right.
I go with my mom, my dad, my sister, and her husband, Brody. And the whole weekend, they're like wanting to go to all these places, and I'm like, I just want to go to the Hilton, and I want to go to the Star Trek Experience. No one wants to go.
Jesus.
No one wants to go. Finally, the last fucking day, they're like, well, we ain't got nothing else to do. I was like, can we go to the fucking Hilton to the Star Trek Experience? And they're like, why not? We go over there, and I think it was like $18 a person. And they're like, it costs money? And I'm like,
it's Vegas.
It's Vegas. So we get in.
It costs money.
So we get in. And as you're walking in, you go into the first area, and it's like the 10 forward from like the Next Generation. It looks like you can go up, you can order drinks, and they have Star Trek themed drinks, and they have somebody that looks like Guinan and
the warp core breach, and they bring a big thing of liquor out, and it's got dry ice on it and shit.
Oh yeah. If you want all that. So then you walk to the ride, and as you're walking to the ride, it's so amazing because it's like showing you the history.
It's like a museum.
It's like a museum, but it's hilarious because it starts out with like the NASA space program. And it just starts showing you the different parts of like space flight, and then all of a sudden it kicks into like the Star Trek into like the like where we warp technology, all that, and then you're like, okay. So then you get to the end of it, and you can tell there's a lot of money's been spent on this, and you're like, okay, cool. And then you get to where the ride is at, and you walk up. And it is the most ghetto-looking, awful shit, right?
What?
So there's like 3 doors that are like to the right of you, and there's this big CRT TV, and it's like, please wait here. And you're like, okay, the ride will begin in this amount of time. Well, then all of a sudden the time runs out, and you're like, okay, cool. And they're like, welcome to the Star Trek Experience, on the TV, and it's like, pretty soon the doors will open, and they look just like the doors to the right of you, and it looks kind of like, all right, like theme park, like Knott's Berry Farm theme parky, and it's like when you get on the ride and it shows like these like plastic benches that people are getting on, it's like, please buckle in. And it's like, if you are pregnant, please, this ride is not for you. And as you're watching this, you're like, this costs $18. Like, this is fucking terrible, right? Am I wrong on this? And you're watching it and you're getting mad about how fucking cheesy and shit.
I'm on LSD.
Well, how cheesy and shitty it is, right? So then all of a sudden, the lights go out, and you're like, "What the fuck is happening?" And like, you didn't realize that like the floor has like vents on it, and air blows up.
That's when you're like transported, I believe.
Right.
That's right.
And so then all of a sudden the lights come on, all the walls are gone. And you're like, and you're on the fucking teleporter of the goddamn Enterprise, and you're like, what just fucking happened? Oh my god!
And then the actors show up, and they're like, okay,
come with us, come with us.
You were accidentally beamed here, and you're like, oh, another ride starting.
We're on the Starship Enterprise.
I feel like the animation you're talking about before, and I think it was supposed to be kind of corny and cheesy, and distracting. It's like, don't use this if you're
like
pregnant.
mad.
I'm like, I'm already on it. What do you mean if I'm pregnant? You should have had that at the gate.
You're like
that's
mad.
What I remember.
Like I got mad. I was like, this is. God, I feel mad because I talked my whole family into doing this, and we get to this part, and it
got really cool after that. Though you get on a shuttle, right?
Dude, like so they're like, hurry, we got to rush you to the secondary bridge, and like. Not Picard, but Riker comes on, and he's like, we've come back in time. The Romulans are coming here because one of you is like an ancestor that can like will change technology, whatever. And they're like, hurry, get to the shuttlecraft, and they get you to the shuttlecraft, and you take off, and you're flying in a. The whole ride
like
is built in a. What are they? The things that pilots train in. To learn how to fly 747s.
It's like a gimbal type thing.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, those but they made it look like a shuttlecraft. So you get on the shuttlecraft. Flight simulator. So you're flying on it, and it's all like flying through the air, and then they're like, they're behind us, they're firing, and it like hits the back, and boom, shakes. Shakes, and you're flying over Las Vegas, and then at the end of it, you like fly down and you smash through the top of the Hilton, and you're like flying down through the hotel, and then like the thing like jars you, and the lights go out, and all of a sudden like a door opens, and it's like a janitor, and he's like, what are you guys doing down here? And like my family is like, what in the shit? And like we walk out of there, and that's all we could talk about for like 8 hours.
That's like it was the coolest
thing
ever
so
in Vegas.
Badass. Yeah. So badass.
I remember walking around Vegas going, everything else there sucks.
But I just remember they got me. Like they got me. I was like, they were like, when you get on the simulator, are you pregnant? Nope. Are you too small? Nope. And I'm like, what is this fucking
I'd forgotten
awful
about that.
shit?
Yeah, and it was like purposefully bad. That was at the beginning.
Yeah, and I was like, God damn it, they got me.
And then they added a second ride that was a Borg experience for a few years.
Man.
And then when I went, it was August of 2008. And they were going out of business that end of that month.
No.
And I was going to go in like September. And then I wrote, they're going up. Should I move up my vacation? So I went. Yeah. And I remember going and getting the ticket. And I said to the lady, I was like, so they're closing this down? You know, I have like different jobs or something? And she's like, she was tearing our ticket. She's like, nope, we're just all out on our ass in 2 weeks. And I was like, all right, well.
Enjoy.
I'm tripping.
And you did acid again?
It was the same visit. And then I went the second day and did it all sober again, all the same rides like twice. I'm like, I have to do
How was the
twice.
Borg one?
It was good. It was like you're all in a theater and you're wearing glasses and it's like a 4D experience.
No shit.
Yeah. And it was Kate
because it ran like 17 years.
Oh, I don't think so. I wish. I think it was like maybe 10. Because I was so surprised that so many people were upset that it was going out of business.
Let's see.
And we went, and they were having a going out of business, basically dinner for like nerds, and we went and all had this like.
Oh, you're right. It was 10 years.
Like
no
10
shit.
Years, yeah. And I remember during this dinner, they had Michael Westmore, who did all the makeup for like basically all the movies. He was talking. All these nerds were there. It was like, he was not that many people, like 200 people or something. and different people are getting up and speaking because this place is going out of business. And this one woman stands up and she's like, I've been coming here. I live in Vegas or LA or whatever. I've come out here every once in a while. And I got cancer a few years ago, and I used to come here, and it would give me like a reprise from like, you know, my cancer treatments. And I'm just like, holy fucking shit. And I'm just finding out about this place, and it's going out of business. And the next day, I was doing a behind the scenes tour with an employee, and they're showing you outside the shuttle while other people are inside the shuttle shaking. And I said to her, I was like, that woman last night, like talking about the cancer treatment and all that. She's like, I was like, do you hear that kind of stuff very often? She's like, all the time. And I'm like, holy shit, this place. I love this place. It's done right now. Like in a week.
Comic-Cons, like doing Comic-Cons, like I'll sit with Ming at his table, and it'll happen at his table. It'll be at the table next to us. You'll hear like stories like that all the time. They're like, I just want you to know that like my dad was dying, and
this helped me.
And he and I both like you know blah 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 blah. And like what the last big panel, the last panel I did for Albuquerque. I didn't do. I kind of stopped doing it for Albuquerque. Not really because I wanted to, but they kind of like pick other people, which is fine. I don't care.
They moved us to the front lobby.
We started live streaming for them, but like they were like, no one wants Michael Dudikoff, and I was like, why? And they're like, nobody knows who he is. I was like, the American Ninja. I was like, fucking A. So like I was like, I'll do it, and they're like, you know him? I was like, dude, I watched all the American Ninja movies when I was a kid with my dad. So like I go do that panel, and he apparently like he does real estate now because, you know, after the 80s, like you know, there wasn't a lot of work for the American Ninja. And his wife, like he had stopped doing them. He married, he had 2 kids, and his kids like didn't even know about, like they knew that his dad, that he was in movies, but they'd never seen him. And so like I guess his wife, like someone hit him up and was like, hey, would you like to do Comic-Cons? And he was like, no. And his wife got wind, and she's like, he does. And she pushed him into it. He didn't want to do it, and this was the first one. I was his first
that
panel.
Guy's lying.
No, I was his first panel. And so like,
and were there fans there?
There was about 15 people, and they were all like my age, mostly men. And then like at first I didn't, it was like this woman, and I was like it's weird she likes those movies. But then I was like, oh, that's his wife. Because like he's talking about like his career and like his family, and I could see her, and she was like, and like she was getting so much like proud, Brody, and he was like talking about how like, you know, one of the coolest parts was like he was like, I just remember like my son, who was like 18, came home, and he was like, you guys want to watch a movie? And his wife's like, yeah, what do you want to watch? And he goes, American Ninja. And he like turned, and he was like, I never had so much fear in my life to show my son this thing that I had done. And when we got done, he was like petrified. And he's like, Dad, I can't believe you sacrificed your career to raise us. And he goes, I have so much respect for you. After seeing you in films, I had no idea you did this. And he like, it was like the most fucking heartwarming thing. I like cried, like he was crying. And like for like the next 2 days, every time I saw them, they were like, hey, and like I hugged them whenever I left. And I'm like, fucking Michael Dudikoff, the American Ninja. I think I have it somewhere.
Right.
Yeah, he's like American. He like signed it. But yeah, they were fucking stuff like that is like, it's crazy because this is like when I was a kid, I watched the shit out of this movie, and then as an adult, I get to like have this experience. The only other person that like I've had that experience with, and you might dig this, is David Patrick Kelly. So I was not planning on doing his panel, and I'm with Ming and maybe you. I don't know if you were there. We were all at the after party on Saturday night. And I've gotten to know like some of the agents that like go around all the different Comic-Cons and bring their people. And one of the agents, this like real hipster guy, he has like the mustache that's like all, you know. He rolls up and he goes, hey, Chris, what's going on, man? I was like, not much. He's like, hey, I wanted to talk to you. I was like, oh, yeah, what's up? He's like, do you know who David Patrick Kelly is? I was like, yep. From the Warriors, the Warriors come out and play. You remember the guy? You never seen the Warriors? Did you ever see Commando?
Mm-hmm.
He goes,
Schwarzenegger?
Yeah. Hey, Sully, remember when I said I would kill you last? That's right, you did. I lied, and he drops the guy off the cliff. You remember that? That guy. He's also in The Crow. Did you ever see The Crow? He was T-Bird. Fire it up. He's T-Bird. So he's like, David Patrick Kelly's here, and this is like his second Comic-Con, and he does not like this. Will you do his panel tomorrow? And I was like, yeah. He's like, do you know him? I said, yeah. I said, I've seen The Warriors. I've seen Commando. I've seen The Crow. I've seen Twin Peaks. He's like the weird brother in Twin Peaks. And he's like, oh, well, then you're perfect. I was hoping you had seen all these things. He's like, he's going to want to play his mandolin. And I was like, does he play it well? And he goes, he wants to play his shitty little guitar. And I was like, shitty little guitar? He goes, the mandolin. I go, well, I love the mandolin. And he goes, I knew you'd be perfect. So I go to do this guy's panel. And I immediately tell him, he also did a movie called Dreamscape with Dennis Quaid, where they would go into people's dreams and they would change people's dreams. And they want him to go into the president's dream and change it. Well, he plays a character that goes into people's dreams and kills them, And so I tell him, I go, yeah, when I was a kid, I would have nightmares of your character from Dreamscape. And he was like, whoa. And he's only like 5'2", 5'3", right? Little guy. And we go through like talking about like, there's only like maybe 11 people in this room. And we go through talking about all of his like stuff. And then finally I go, so I heard you have an instrument with you, like a mandolin. And he goes, oh, I do. He's like, do you want me to play it? I was like, absolutely. And he goes, you want me to play the song that I played for David Lynch right before he passed away? And I was like, absolutely. And he did, and I filmed part of it, and it was fucking amazing. And I went and watched the YouTube video. There's a YouTube video of him playing the song for David Lynch. And David Lynch is kind of like...
Is he sick like David Lynch at that time?
They were like filming something, and like you could tell David Lynch is like kind of like getting emotional about it. And I was like, this is kind of amazing. Roger was there. Roger says that was a great panel. Yeah. And in like that whole weekend, I did like so many like big panels. I did like the Lord of the Rings. I did like Weekend at Bernie's, all three of them. And like everyone's like, what was your favorite part? I was like, David Patrick Kelly. I got to watch him do the song that he did for David Lynch right before he passed away. And they were like, I don't know who that is. I'm like, you don't, but I do. So yeah, that was kind of cool. Anyway, all right, let's get out of here. Smiley's just chugging topos at this point. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are we still going?
Yeah. This guy over here. All right, we're going to get out of here. Thanks, Little Bobbie, for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Is there a place? Do you have your zines online at all?
Nope.
Why not?
That's kind of how it's going to stay, because you have to hold it in your hand.
Yeah.
I have a picture of the front, and I'm like,
are you going to, would you mail it to somebody?
I would.
Okay.
Oh, there is a place, an email site, I guess, using email that Rebecca has, that it's like you can flip the pages digitally. So that's
what I mean.
Yeah, that is there, and I'm not sure what that site is called.
Oh, okay.
Because we only have one up there right now. But
okay.
Yeah, so there is that. But no, I don't have like an Instagram page for it or anything.
Are you proud of this?
I am.
Nice.
Especially this one. There's a memorial for one of my best friends that passed away.
I saw that.
A lot of artwork. I'm glad people gave some sponsorships. If anybody wants an ad, $25.
You made her pay a sponsorship? That's fucked up.
Yeah, took it from her estate.
Wow. No shame. No, I'm kidding.
No,
that's terrible though. I'm sorry for your loss.
No, thank you.
Yeah,
glad I could have a place to put it other than Facebook.
Yeah,
and she was somebody that never got on social media, and
good for her.
And the way we maintained a friendship was the phone calls.
Do you buy CDs?
Not anymore, but I would buy like a local
Tapes?
band CD.
Vinyl?
No, I like vinyl. I buy vinyl a little bit.
I buy vinyl.
Mm-hmm.
I like when bands do vinyl. I can't do the tape thing, man.
No.
CDs I could do.
I don't want to do the
Smiley
tape
does
thing.
CDs.
I have tapes that
I have tapes and CDs.
But I don't want to buy
I actually have a tape
or even get a free tape. I don't want any more tapes.
I know. I don't want them either. Yeah.
And I see some bands doing it, and I'm like, okay, but who's going to listen to that? You're people that can, but not hardly very many people. I mean, maybe you have it on multiple platforms.
To tell you the truth,
whatever,
to tell you the truth,
my car has a tape player.
The CDs, what is it? Vinyl is the number one analog media right now, and it's gone up every year for the last like 10 years. And CDs are
they're coming
quickly
back.
catching up, and then tapes are right there. And I'm like, interesting.
I think people are getting sicker and sicker than.
I bought 13 CDs last year.
The thing that's weird, though, is if you try to buy a CD player now, it's very complicated.
More complicated than getting the CD.
Yeah.
Wait.
They're like, what DAW are you using? Which da-da-da-da? Which DAC are you? And like, can I just have something I put a CD in and it plays the music?
In fact,
I got like a rip-off like Walkman.
But how long ago did you buy that?
3 years ago.
Oh. Well, nowadays you go online and
go into Long Hair Records. Partly inspired me to do this because I was like, look, people are doing physical media again.
They are.
Like, even younger people are doing it. It's not just a bunch of Gen Xers coming out of the closet.
I have a portable CD player.
Interesting.
And it doesn't skip like it did in the old days.
Really?
Yeah.
No, the new one. No, the technology they've fucking.
I remember trying to jog with the CD player once.
So,
like, well, that doesn't work.
I'll send you a YouTube video of a guy that like is explaining analog media, and it's pretty intense. Like the vinyl part of it, you already know. The CD part though is quite more complicated now. Than,
Are manufacturers coming back for players?
Yes. Oh no, big time.
Right.
Yeah, no,
but it's like,
the technology is so much better.
But it's skyrocketed. So now you're just
basically it loads the song.
Yep.
So that it doesn't skip.
Right.
So like it starts playing it, and then it loads it into itself, and then it plays it from that.
That's cool.
So there's no skip. So it's.
I remember we had the technology.
It buffers it on its own.
We had the technology for a second because we got CDs where you'd have tapes, and you'd have like these really expensive tape players that would
skip ahead.
Yeah, you would like fast forward. It would stop at the different songs.
We have the technology,
and I was like, "Whoa!" And then all of a sudden, CDs came out, and I was like,
"You can just do that with a button now."
Yeah,
all right.
It was nice. All right, we'll try to get the second edition of Pakta.
Do it.
Say it out loud.
Pakta.
Pakta.
It's Klingon.
Pakta.
And judge
Klingon.
and wonder what little Bobbie was redacting.
Mm-hmm.
I'll know.
Names.
I think I'll know.
Places.
I'm pretty sure it's just all Esperanto.
All Esperanto.
Wow.
I'm just gonna tell Billy. I'll be all, dude. He redacted your name a lot in the new issue. Sorry, Billy.
As soon as the camera goes off, I'll spill all the tea.
All right, cool. Well, let's get the hell out of here. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Smiley. Thank you, Little Bobbie.
Thank you.
Check out Music Around. Drink Topo Chico Hard Seltzer. Love dogs. And with that, we are
10 drink minimum.